Ladies and gentlemen of the App Squad, it is episode number 60.
Holy.
And goddamn is it. I wish it was 60 degrees inside this apartment right now.
It is hot as balls.
Our AC has been broken for a year, but it has really been broken for about the last 4 or 5 days. And this complex has been giving us the runaround. And by us, I mean me, because I'm the only one that talks to them. And they have just been giving me the runaround over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
And so it's been a dreadful few days. Not too bad it's mostly just bad between 12. I mean, I'm only here between 12 and 4.
Well, yeah, it mostly sucks for you because you go to bed at like 5. So it's still hot.
Well, it's fine then because I sleep at like 6 and then it starts cooling down. And then by the middle of the night, I'm sleeping.
True. Fair. I took a nap today at 1 p.m. and I woke up and like my neck was like covered in sweat. It was gross.
See, I mean, I just fall asleep, no blanket, no nothing. Just let fans straight hit me. And then
That's what I did.
I just knock out and wake up in the middle of the night because I'm like, oh, I'm a bit chilly. Have to put on the small blanket, of course, because it's not that chilly.
Mm.
But we had like the window cracked in there, wind's pushing right inside. But I'm also like sleeping anxiously too because I'm just like, what if the cat tries to like get through the window?
Fair. I feel like you would wake up to that probably.
Yeah, but I had a bad dream.
About what? About the cat?
Yeah. I had a sick dream though too, and I'm pissed off because I didn't get to finish it.
That's the worst, bro. It's like a movie. Oh my god.
But this one was stupid because I was just like, the last part about it was like Drake Bell, and I was like in one of his music videos.
What the fuck?
And I was just like, Drake, we gotta finish this one hard, man. This one's gonna be sick.
Nah. I'm gonna say something controversial now. I talked to you about this. Everybody keeps telling me Interstellar is the best movie of all time. It's so good. It's amazing. It was good. Was it S tier? No.
I'll tell, and this is for all you movie fans. I think Interstellar is that top-rated film that everyone talks about if you are a movie buff.
Fair.
Like, if you like cinematography, if you like the way the movies work, and if you're a fucking nerd, too. Like, you'll love that shit.
Well, I'm like a space nerd, but like, it was just all right.
I mean, the accuracies that it has should have made your nerdgasmed over it.
But I don't want accuracy. I want we need to escape this water planet. Oh no, aliens are boarding us. That's what I want.
Oh, and that's another thing is, I think that's the scary part, is that there was still nothingness.
Yeah.
And who knows what there could be.
They were just us.
And then, just so you guys know, we might be interrupted. Because like they're putting in an AC unit right now, supposedly. And they could have to come in here to flip the breakers or some shit.
Hopefully they don't do it at the best part of this episode.
That would be funny though. The other funny part is like the breaker is in Mamba's room. And every time he's had to come out to like let them into his room, Mamba will come out, but then he'll close the door behind him, and then just to have to turn around and open it back up for them to get inside.
I'm going in there with him, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, just like open the door and like come on in.
Well, I went out there and he was not in the hallway, so I was like, I don't want him. What if he's behind me already?
That'd be crazy as fuck. I'm already here. Don't worry.
No, I'm fucking it right now. I almost said the N-word on stream last night. By accident, obviously.
How do you figure?
Well, you know Schmoist. You know how Schmoist types, right? So like, he's like a Twitch viewer. So he'll be like,
yeah,
that Giga Blood Maximus was popping off, cuh. And then
lit, yeah.
I was reading, and for some reason in my brain, I like rearranged the word Giga Blood to I said, yeah, he's a gigger.
Oh my god!
And then
I'm gonna bleep that.
as soon as I said it, I was like, "Oh my god, what did I just say?"
Oh, is that what he posted in the chat?
No. He didn't clip that. Shout out
Should've.
Schmoist. I know. I might post that on my own.
I'm gonna go back and find it.
You should. It was funny.
Well, guys, we're already 10 minutes in here, and we forgot to mention that we have a very special guest today, and that is the one and only Buggy.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna go ahead and give her
And she's playing Roblox.
a call. Now, in front of your camera, clap. This is just a okay, just one loud one.
That was fucking good.
I just started applauding herself.
Okay.
Well,
Oh my
guys, this
God.
is Buggy. Hi, Buggy.
Hi.
This is my first time
Hello.
seeing you not on a picture.
True.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you posted pictures like in the Discord, but I've never like seen you like with your camera on.
Oh shit, that's saying something because I be turning my camera on all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up if
like-
you think about
You
it.
got a job or whatever. Piece of shit.
So do Buggy.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Yeah, but I'm not full time. I'm only part time.
Same. Part-time streamer.
Must be nice. You're your own boss.
Terrible boss. Hate that guy.
Terrible boss, terrible worker, always sleeping in, always late somehow.
I wake up at 10 a.m. every day, almost.
No, I relate to that late part. I'm like 5 minutes away from my job and I'm always late.
That's actually insane. One of my workers, he was the same way. 5 minutes down the street and somehow was always 10 minutes late. I'm just like, bro. He's like, when I was like,
Real?
when did you wake up? He's like an hour ago. I'm just like, okay, then why are you still late? That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
He would just go to McDonald's or Burger King, mostly Burger King, get a Whopper. And I would find that out because he would carry that Whopper with him during work. And like, he would just pull it out halfway through the shift and start eating it. And so I started calling him Pocket Whopper.
if you wake up at night, do you eat breakfast for dinner or breakfast for breakfast?
When I was working night shift, I would not eat until the morning.
But like for a normal person who eats 3 meals a day.
I mean, we would go get breakfast because that was just the only thing that was open. But if
Right.
I'm coming home to make food, I would make dinner food.
Reasonable. You may recognize Buggy from the repo sessions, the Lethal Company sessions,
Yeah.
the Zomboid sessions with an old friend who's gone forever.
Dude, I have some new like lore about that.
Wait, okay.
Oh wait,
It's time to spill tea. Yes.
bring it, sis.
Okay. So it's not much, but he also added me
Oh, that's
from
crazy.
the like
Ooh.
yeah. Which is like wow. Cause the whole time I was waiting for like for the B42 build to come out and so that we could all play.
I think we're
And
gonna do like a
I'm always
multiplayer
in-
one.
I'm
be
still
cool.
down to do it because I've been waiting because he was talking about the caveman like starting from the bottom and then
We'll just
like
copy
building
him.
up type stuff.
We'll just copy his idea. He's not gonna do it anymore. So
Yeah, and I also saw that I don't think he's streaming anymore.
No,
Like I
he's
think he's
not.
done.
LB said that he still streams in his Discord,
Oh.
which is weird.
Yeah, I actually like got back in his Discord just to see, but yeah, he hangs out with a few other people and then hops off,
What the fuck?
which is like
Well,
dang,
he's probably
like
like working and coming home, streaming to his Discord and getting off.
Fair.
yeah, I
know.
don't. I think Lord Boven said after a year, because I mean he did say that after a year, if it doesn't work out, he's just gonna stop. So
But
I
he
think that's what
told
happened.
me many times that he was gonna like grind through the winter, and then like
And then he cut you
the
off
start
before
of the winter, the start of the winter, he'd left and stopped. So I don't know, but no,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hurt. I was like, damn, like
I mean I'm mostly just farting.
he's
about
the
it 'cause
whole
it's
reason I'm
funny.
in this server in the first place.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what's so crazy is that we met you through a connection.
And now he's gone.
Yeah, he left first. Usually it's the opposite.
Classic. No, the thing about Ren is that he's like slightly sociopathic, which is fine. He's admitted to this. You know what I mean? So like whenever, if he doesn't play games with you or talk to you, he's just going to remove you.
Yeah, he said that to me before, so I should have like been more active in his server, but
Don't be the victim.
still,
in
like,
this. I should have
What
been
the
more
fuck,
active.
like, I don't know. I just thought I was like, dang, like I enjoyed playing with him. Like
Yeah, he
Project
was chill.
Zombo was
He's a cool
dope.
guy. Talking like he's dead.
I felt really cool about it because like everyone else was unadded and got kicked from the Discord, and I was still there. And then he realized like 2 weeks later, and then he kicked me out.
Dude.
It's because like whenever he would
Like-
post those like purge messages in the Discord, I'd be like, I'm here. I'm here. Where are you guys at?
Like I want to stay.
And then I stayed.
Right.
The only, again, I've said this like 10 times, but the only part that made me feel like weird about it was like, he was like, yeah, I mean, we don't really do anything together. I'm like, motherfucker, we're streaming 2 days out of the week together right now.
For me,
Right,
I
I
was just
think-
like, I got 2 games out of it, so I'm okay.
Fair.
I feel like, and like he would be like, he's got a few clips of me and his on his YouTube.
Copyright him.
that was probably, I think, a couple of like his most popular ones too.
True. The Zomboid one was good.
Dude,
The one where you're running through the fucking field and you get bit. That's a classic.
oh my god, that was so annoying. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still mad about that. I deserve justice. I could not see a thing.
No, I think we will do like a build 42 like server thing, but I don't know. I have no idea how to set any of that stuff up, so it's probably going to be dog.
Yeah,
shit.
he would pay for his stuff so we can have like multiple people on.
Yeah.
So
Well, I would probably do it for like I would probably pay for like a month. What is it, like $10?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, that's fine. And then that way we could do.
If everyone chips in 50 cents, we should.
that would be
fine.
dope.
I think that would be really fun for the server.
Oh yeah, I'll chip in. That's pretty dope.
Well, I'm going to be
playing some
content
zombie
farming
games.
it, so I would probably just pay for it.
No, I think everyone else should pay for it, and then you just chill. I think we charge everyone $10.
Okay.
You know what?
So we make a profit off it.
I'll run this actually.
Oh no, he's scamming for
It's
sure.
gonna be $50 per person. You only get 3 hours a day. Any extra time is $5
Right.
an hour. Write that down.
And it's hardcore, so if you die, you get banned.
Yeah.
You can't do this to me. I die all the time.
So we'll have a respawn for $20 option. How about that? That's fair.
Bro, I'm gonna go broke playing with y'all.
You should have been there back in the days before we were employed and playing with Angel. We would
Oh
go
my
broke playing
God.
with Angel because he would make us buy a new game every week that we didn't play.
We would literally buy. There's so many examples that like I can't think of any, but there's so many.
My Steam library is 200 plus games, and I would say at least half of them are games that Angel said we should buy.
Killing Floor 2, we played that one time.
We played that a lot. And we didn't even play with Angel, I don't think. That was a you and me thing.
Payday
I
2.
don't want to brag, but I brought up Repo and Lethal. Well, not Lethal Company, but Protocol, Blackdown.
True.
I think we
be
played that
fair,
pretty
those good
much
shouts.
a lot.
I brought up Protocol to Mamba weeks before.
Did you?
That's all I'm saying.
What? Blasphemy!
I don't remember
But
that.
I was just like, I'm never going to play this, so.
you
Yeah,
guys should
true.
play it though.
Still haven't played anything yet. still waiting.
Yes! And we're still waiting to play with you.
Dude, last Saturday I just passed out at like 4 p.m. So I was just,
It's just tough, man. It's tough with
It'd be like that
you got
sometimes.
the overnight.
yeah.
But Rose was like, we have to keep a spot for Momo. Like,
Best.
absolutely. And we did. And then you never showed us.
Yeah,
Classic.
I turned on my computer and then I was just like, this sucks. I just laid in bed and went to sleep.
Dude, we got Spencer on it, and he is the worst teammate to ever touch Repo.
Oh my god, I killed Spencer.
This guy grabs this fucking hammer, and I'm like carrying like a $2,000 diamond, and he just He just slaps it out of my fucking hand. And I'm like,
Space.
what the fuck, Spencer?
That's sick as hell.
He's so cool.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely like lost a couple of grand, like just by breaking shit by accident.
I keep walking through doorways and like running right
Yeah,
into
that's
somebody
your-
with something.
Your biggest thing is doorways, from what I've seen. It's
Yeah.
just like you're like carrying something and then you'll flip out real quick and then you're like -2, -10.
Well, I get excited and then
Or
I'm
you're
like,
trying to drag it and then
Look
every
what I
time you
found.
drag it, you fucking just lose so much.
I'm carrying this $2,000 Giga Diamond, and I'm so excited, guys! Look! And then I run right into Angel and it breaks.
Disconnected.
Classic.
Whenever I first got into a call with Buggy, the microphone quality was so shit.
Mm.
And I remember messaging Mamba, and I go, "Yo, who's this little boy playing with Red?"
You did say that.
Come to find out, Buggy
It's
is
not even.
a woman.
That's not even like. That's not even crazy. That's not a crazy take because, like, people think I'm a boy just playing on Roblox, and I'll just go with it. They'll be like, "Are you a boy or a girl?" I'm like, "Whatever you want me to be."
Don't say that. Alright.
Just opening. All of the slurs are coming out for that one. They get mad.
I like
Gamer-
Roblox.
Gamers are a different breed, man. It's different.
Shit.
I should probably hop on Roblox more. I see you guys playing it, and I wanna.
No.
Yeah, it's fun.
No.
Oh, okay.
What do you play?
Well,
That was a weird look.
I play. Me and Owen just play like any game that we vibe with at the moment.
Well, it's just. I think that you, me, and Owen should play Dress to Impress, just because that's the one I've seen the most, and I think I could slay a lot.
We could definitely do that.
You could slay a
Oh
queen.
yeah, slay for sure.
And I think, speaking of Owen, I mean, you just recently joined our little group here a few months ago,
Mm.
and the connections. It's been
like
a
5
while.
months.
Yeah, it's been a while. But the connections
I was about to say like what?
that I brought forth are kind of crazy, especially like between some people. Like you're like it's like super friendly between you and like Mamba, you and oh shit, hold on. All right, Buckster, we're gonna keep on hold here for a second because they're coming back. So, Bucky, how was your day?
It's been pretty nice. Thanks for asking.
Good.
I was told to tell you that I had a dream I was Spider-Man.
Don't. Because you were just. If anything, you probably. Like, it's just weird that you were dreaming of me. That's crazy. And I don't know. It's weird.
Well, like I had Spider-Man powers.
Dude,
Like
those
I was
dreams
shooting
are so
webs
sick.
from my wrists.
Do you dream in
Dude,
first person?
tell me about it. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean
Sometimes it's in third person.
That's crazy.
I
Never-
have a lot of pose. Like, it's actually crazy how my brain works.
Mine's like, if I'm ever in third person, it's not like I'm in third person. It's more just like I'm shooting a movie. Like my brain's the camera.
Yes, literally.
But I'm not like third person shooter. Like it's behind my shoulder. You know what I mean? Not like that.
For me, it's like I am watching the scene happen,
Oh,
and
hold
then
on.
sometimes it goes back into.
Sorry. They've returned.
Keep on talking to yourself, Buggy. It's entertaining. This will be good for the intermission.
All right, I can do that. No problem. All right, guys. Welcome back. It's me, Buggy, your all-time favorite Discord user. Let's talk about anti and how much I hate him. How much I freaking hate that guy. I mean, let me just give you an example of something he did that changed my life. My course was like going like this, and then he just bumped it up, and it's just now going like that infinitely into space. It's crazy. This guy uses AI to make clips of me saying bad things. I don't know why. I don't know what he has against me. But he does it. And then he shows everyone in the server, like, it's not cool. It's not cool, man. Slandering my name. This is, freak. What's the word? It's like, it starts with a D, I think. Well, slander, and then it's... I can't think of the word right now. But this is illegal. If it's not true, and it ain't. Oh, what else? He freaking he. I'm sorry, I had to do that. But he literally... Nah, let me stop talking about this man, because it's gonna seem like I'm obsessed, and I'm not. It's whatever, it's like a pebble on the road. I don't care about that pebble. It's there, but I don't care about it. Okay. Some lore. I shaved my head 4 years ago. I was bald. My hair's like down to my waist. Not really. It's like shoulder length, past the shoulders. But let me show you this picture of me being bald. Just so we get this clear that I can grow hair. My hair is long as... I had a fro. Best time of my life. So easy to manage. That's why I cut it in the first place. That stuff was so hard to freaking maintain. Like when my hair was this length, this was pretty good. This was a pretty good length. Like I had little puffs. It wasn't outgrown, but it was like a good length and I could control it. Oh, my headset's falling off. But my fro era, she was something. Like this is when I straightened my hair. It was kind of, it's longer now, so if I straighten my hair, it's gonna be like inches. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, this picture's kind of funny. It's kind of freaky. Like, holy, what's going on there? Oh my god, okay. So, this is pretty ugly. Actually, I don't know if I want to show it. that one's such an ugly picture of me. We're gonna ignore that. Just... Guys, don't mind that man. He's... Yeah, I gotta scroll all the way up. I did not realize I had this many pictures. Okay. I think this is when I was 16. Like, look at that difference. I'm just saying though, look at that. Look at that difference. Isn't that crazy?
Hello.
I mean, this... Hey, Mamba, what's up?
Just a guy here, sitting down. It was hot in there.
You are a guy there.
Guy, that's crazy.
I know, right?
Dude, Buggy...
It's like, what the skip?
I jokingly told Buggy, hey, just talk to yourself, fill this time. And she did, the whole entire time.
She's good at that. Sometimes I'll hear her just like mutter to herself, and I swear she's putting a curse on me or something.
Her multitasking, we're going to talk about her like she's not here, but her multitasking is crazy. Because I've seen her play Roblox and like be in the group chat with us and everything, and she'll talk to both people at the same exact time without skipping a beat.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Like, yeah, he's right there behind us. But yeah, my day was pretty good. And it's just like, what?
The most I can do is like play a game and talk. Like I can't like... That's why like if I'm watching something...
You can barely do that.
I know. Skibbity doo-wop type shit. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
He do.
See, she
knows.
Yes. Like if I'm like watching something, I can't like be in the Discord unless I'm watching it with somebody.
Oh no, I can't do that either. And it sucks because like I'll see like someone like Jace or Anti like just alone in the call, and I'm just like, I could
get
go
in
hang
there.
out with them. It's like,
But this show's so good.
Exactly. That's the words out right out of my ass. But anyways, that's the words out right out of my ass. But anyways, back to what we were talking about before. So yeah, there's a lot of like relationships and stuff, building. Again, some that are not like relationships, but like, you know what I mean? And like
a frenemies situation with some people and a friendship with others, right?
So like, what would you call your relationship in particular with Anti?
Why do you ask that?
We're just wondering.
We get along, but I wouldn't say he's my best friend, obviously.
Owen is your best friend.
Owen is bestie.
No, that's cool.
He is. Well, he kind of
myself.
betrays me sometimes. What?
Huh?
Yeah. So
What the fuck?
it's
Oh, he wants to
Oh my god!
Hello.
Hi, kitty.
He got bigger.
Oh.
God damn.
Yeah, he's fucking huge now.
It's like a lion.
Spill the beer.
Don't do that.
It's like I'd say
How much of it is real
friendships
hostility?
over here.
Is it any of it?
out of 100, I'd say like 40% of it.
That's
is.
not bad.
I feel like it's pretty bad.
I only hate him 40% of the time.
You're like, I'm gonna send you something, but I need to be friends with you. I thought we were friends already. But I guess not.
I guess
On
you guys just aren't
Discord?
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I have a problem with not adding people.
You added me first week.
Well, you're Mamba. It's just your server.
You're in the App
Torah.
Squad server.
That is true.
That's my server too.
You.
I run.
Wait, how do I get out of this?
True.
That's not what I wanted to do.
You're this fucking idiot.
Oh my god. I think I had this problem. Oh, there we go.
Right, I'm gonna send
I
you
mean,
this.
if that happens, then.
Let's see here.
Oh, is it? This is not allegations, is it?
It's a bit of allegation,
Oh god. Okay.
but we'll see.
I'm ready, Judge.
Hold on, give me a second.
Throw the evidence at me. I'm gonna dispute it, direct it somewhere else. God,
think just got
you
it.
need
I wish
to-
I had that clip stuff.
The what stuff? Clips?
The
The
clip.
Fortnite gamer?
Shout out Clicks. Holy.
I do not know who that man is.
That's a Fortnite streamer.
Touch the cube if you like.
I only know who
kids.
Ninja is, actually.
Is that
You
something
ever
he
seen
said?
that clip?
Oh. No, I have not.
That's a
seen that
Ronaldo
one.
clip, but still. 2 clicks. This click goes, you're fucking weird, man.
Oh my god, what was I gonna say? Oh my god. Okay, well that's gone.
Your thought? Or
Yeah, it's gone. I forgot what I was gonna
I
say.
lost it forever.
So did you find it?
I'm still fucking. It's because like it's on. This isn't my main computer, so like I have to like go through my fucking drive. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I hope it's just gone. I hope it's just disappeared. Whatever it may be. That's what I hope for.
Why do you
Anti's
assume it's a
laptop
bad
just
thing?
bursting in flames. What?
Why do you assume
Well,
it's a
oh
bad
yeah,
thing?
you're right.
It could be a good
Oh.
thing.
Could be good. It could have
Calling
said
me
like
out.
Buggy's really cool.
It could be like a happy birthday
really cool.
or I don't know when your birthday is.
Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Buggy.
Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Alright.
guys. Send the alcohol. I'm 21 now.
Let's go.
Ooh, that means she is 20 years old.
I'm not 21 yet. Yes.
Anyways, here is your surprise.
Oh,
What just happened?
Well. Who's the one talking mad shit?
Oh no.
Guys, what's happening?
I just happened. Wait.
I heard you were talking rent shit, dumbass.
Dude,
said
You got
that?
nothing to say. You and your fucking little boy haircut.
Hold on, are
over
you?
there.
Hold on, Anti. Your camera is not working.
Oh,
Before the bit even starts.
Do you have it on a show virtual camera?
ah! Little boy.
Anti, wait until your
Little
camera's
boy.
on.
He can't contain it. He can't contain the hostility.
I don't know what y'all
It's
saying,
on,
but I can
dude.
see him.
Yeah.
I see him now.
Hi.
How do we hide us?
Speak of the devil.
Why?
Where's my walk?
Yeah, the devil is here in our presence right now. I can just.
I think we both agree that we called you here. We need to settle this hostility.
This frenemies thing, we need to know. Friends or enemies? Buggy, do you care to explain the thoughts that you just shared with us about the percentage levels that you feel personally that, you know what, before you answer, Anti.
What is this, a therapy session?
Yes. Anti, what level of friends versus enemies do you see you guys at?
Do you want a serious answer?
Yes.
No, I don't think we're enemies.
What's the
just roll.
percentage of like enemies being
Like
0%?
80-20.
Enemies, so you're 80% more of a friend, 20% enemies.
I'm just a troll. I'm 80% troll.
Buggy, do you care to share what you told us?
Yeah, Buggy. Share it with the class. Mr. Wig.
What kind of candy is that?
Also.
40. Listen, I only give energy back. Okay, when something is just so like blatantly pushed towards me, I'm like, I gotta get that back.
Right.
That's how I feel most of the time. So
That's a bait. I mean, you work in retail, right?
I knew.
Knows that ass.
You work at a food retail, right?
Yes.
She
So
yells at the
do
customers.
you give that energy back to the customers?
No.
Also, whenever it says my pizza's being in the oven, is that true?
This is a good bridge.
Do they put microchips in my pizza to track?
Okay.
Do they track my bowels? Do they know?
Domino's,
They know when I do?
Domino's app.
That's my favorite
track your
TikTok.
bowel movement.
Is that doo doo?
When it says it's in the oven, it's in the oven.
What is a quality check?
Like-
Are they actually checking the quality, or are they just bullshitting me?
Quality check is when they're probably putting it in the bag and making sure all your items
put
are
the
in
pizza
it.
Put
in
the
the
pizza
bag,
in the
bro.
bag. Holy.
Holy shit!
Put the fries in the bag,
Put the fries in the
little boy.
bag.
Little boy.
Pull up, ho!
That's my
Yeah,
favorite
shut up.
Joshua block. He just bites his hand now whenever someone says it.
You told me to put the fries in the bag.
Dude, you're too fucking good at that impression, bro. I hate that.
I make more money than you.
Dude, what the? You only made 400K this year.
I only made 400 grand this year. You're broke.
Oh my god, that's actually too fucking good.
He went on the deep dive, dude. He's been studying the ways.
I watched too
Dude,
much
that's just
Joshua
brain
Block
rot.
there.
You should see his For You page. It's just absolutely insane.
Don't look at mine.
It's naked women.
Was.
It's Spider-Man.
This is a lot of
It is a
Spider-Man.
lot.
Mine is all about Agartha. You know what Agartha is?
No.
I think I know
Agartha?
what it is, but go ahead.
Bro, Yakub. We're gonna take it to Agartha.
Where are we?
I have a question. I have a question for Mamba.
What's your question?
What's this whole sitting in the tree thing?
You guys you're so hostile. It's like third grade. So KISSING.
Oh, I thought it was a race thing for you. I thought that was
What?
That's just what I thought. I don't know.
What?
That's true. That's what he told me in private.
So we're just laying accusations out. Leak the DMs.
Yes!
Don't.
Leak them!
Don't.
There are a lot of pictures of my dick.
Nah, it's mostly your feet, dude.
Honestly, if you look through my hard drive, a lot of
I'm
it is
open
just
to that,
pictures
though.
of Anti's feet. I'm not
Because you keep making them gifts, dude.
Are you the one that making the thumbnails?
Who else? Who else?
Okay.
You want one?
I'm bored,
You want one
man.
for the
Your
thumbnail?
number one enemy.
We're gonna put one of his feet next to you in the thumbnail for
Yeah,
this.
throw him up.
Oh, yo,
Don't
I
do
got
that
you. Hold
shit.
up. Hold up, ready?
Throw him up.
I just got my blanket. Yo, let's go!
Throw that
Put
shit
them
up,
dogs
bro.
away! Put them away!
Bro, y'all take that feet shit like, I don't know. Y'all are so sensitive about it. I don't know why.
The dogs are
It's
barking!
my feet, bro. Calm down.
I think it's funny.
I
Anti's
think
feet.
it's funny too. That's
aren't
why I
that
do
bad.
it every time.
My feet are horrendous,
everybody
bro.
else. Hmm?
My feet are horrendous. Like I have calluses so bad that like
No, I do too.
Ooh.
I
You need
used
to get
play
like one of
soccer.
them rock things and just
pumice
Yeah,
stone.
Peace grader.
It's like a cheese grater.
yes.
No, I used to play soccer, and I still have the like my foot got so used to like walking that way that I still have all the calluses.
Yeah, I just walk like a fucking autistic fucking child. So like the calluses just burn into like I've worn through like 10 pairs of socks in like the last week.
Are you a wide stepper?
Yeah.
How do autists walk? Whatever they do.
Like,
Well, I think I'm
you like penguin style? Or
More
like, what are we
more
talking?
pigeon toed. I've been told.
Just don't tell them to put the fries in the bag.
Just- Have you seen-
Runs down the street.
Dude, I got a toe. Well, my foot went through some shit.
I got it. Okay, so during the winter, I was wearing fluffy socks and tennis shoes, which I thought was such a great idea. And then I ended up having a corn on my toe, which developed into a viral wart. And it fucking hurts so bad.
What are you doing?
But I have pictures of it.
No way.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Wait, what's so funny, guys? I'm not getting it.
Like sweet corn.
You guys don't know what a corn is?
You can't keep getting away with this.
Every Thanksgiving night we have corn. Fun fact: corn doesn't digest the shell, so I always
Yo.
reuse it.
I think it's like an air pocket. Like
What? You did
when
it,
you.
She doesn't like that. This is the center
Yeah,
of a
because
lot
it's
of
what started the whole
fights.
freaky buggy shit.
True.
This is that saying right there.
True.
That's what
That's a
started
good
it all.
thumbnail. Thank you for that.
You said it.
No!
You said it.
Oh, that's a good thumbnail too.
Buggy, I got the clips. I'm just saying. You said it.
The
first.
AI clips. Yeah, I already talked about that.
AI.
It's not a
FN. Yeah, that's what I thought.
fact.
Are we just gonna let
Factory new?
that pass?
I feel like if
Like
anyone's allowed to say
CS:GO,
it.
right? He is not allowed.
No, I was talking about Buggy. Like Buggy can say it.
Oh.
She said something different, and we were talking about it earlier. That was not what I meant.
Actually,
But
that's what you look like.
Anti's like a new person with his fucking. He has the ability to like act now,
Act?
like on camera. You know what I mean? He can use props
True.
now.
Why do you look like you're in a school like hallway?
this is my basement. You want to see? You want some little room tour really quick?
Yeah, sure. I see a litter box just like first thing.
So
it's gotta
here's
be
the
pleasant.
wall.
Oh no, that's a cat scratch. That's like a scratcher.
They just shit in it.
Here's my clothes pile because I don't have a dresser. Here's my pile of garbage next to my computer. That's all my collectible shit. And then there's dead animals all over the walls. Check this shit out.
Oh yeah.
What a crazy way to say
Who
that.
would want to get hyped in that
Cats and
room?
dogs. It was like squirrels and dogs and shit.
Found this one on the road.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's how Jeffrey Dahmer started. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
Anti's like in Chronicle right now.
Oh, this
Good
webcam
move.
fucking hit.
That was a good reference. Welcome to the tags.
Also, bring
Cat's
your
liking the
microphone
AC
closer.
unit.
Oh. Oh, I
Hey.
Guys. Okay. So, like I was saying,
This is
I
gonna
had a
be
corn
really
in my
loud,
toe,
but-
and it was like an air pocket, and then it somehow grew into like a viral wart, and then I had to use castor oil and cotton and a duct tape to get rid of it. And it's like it was never there.
I had a wart one
Seed
time.
oils.
I froze it off.
Never had a wart. Never gonna.
Oh,
Why?
knock on wood, Momo.
Come in. Oh, thanks.
Oh, beer's here.
Beer delivery.
I wish. Well, not beer, but something else.
You're not allowed to drink.
We need to talk. We need to talk about your problem.
Fine,
This is what
Buggy,
this
I'll
is
drink.
for.
What did I do?
This is an intervention.
Dude,
No,
this
it's not.
is my podcast. You can't do this to me.
I'm taking
I
control.
started this company.
I'm the captain.
Why are you
now,
brushing your
bitch.
hair right now? What are you doing?
Me?
Buggy, you just started combing her fucking bangs.
Yes. Oh, girl.
So am I, dude. My hair's longer than yours.
Probably true.
Where does it reach, brother?
My butt
He's
crack.
down to his ass crack.
All right.
Yeah.
Show it.
I
ass
actually do. I think I remember you showing. Yeah, no, yeah, he meant that for sure.
He sees it all the time.
Oh,
Crazy. So we're just telling everybody
Devious back shot.
now. Been there, done that.
something you'll never experience.
Well, I don't think he wants to experience it.
Oh no, he does. By Spencer for sure, 100%.
Oh, fair.
Clearly you don't understand our relationship. I would be the one giving.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
You totally don't look like a twink, but it's whatever.
What is that?
Yeah, someone explain to
Oh,
Momo what
care
a
to
twink
explain
is.
for the class?
Because this is just a funny explanation.
Nah, let's let him think whatever he thinks right now.
I'll tell you, but you tell me what you think it is.
Are you talking about?
I imagine
Twinkies?
like
the little like.
the letter T
Fake
with
thing.
eyes on either side and one winks.
I am the archivist. That's all I gotta say. I got that shit locked down. I got it on an external hard drive, fucking in Cambodia right now. You don't know
That's
the problem.
crazy.
No way,
Why?
Cambodia.
Look at these.
And you're talking about you can't multitask. You having the two different conversations right now.
What's your name?
What's your real name?
Let's leak it for everybody.
Don't say it.
I know it. She fucking.
I know
this
it too.
idiot is fucking started DMing me shit from her main account on Instagram, so she fucking completely doxed herself.
It's got to be Bertha.
Oh. No.
Jesus.
Here, I'll give you a hint. She's named after a League of Legends character.
I told
Pantheon.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Mordekaiser.
Yeah, it's Mordekaiser.
Fuck.
It's too easy.
Is your name
I gotta
Lux?
get better with these hints.
Asriel. Is that one?
Sounds like it.
That's not a
Ezreal.
league champ. Ezreal.
That's a demon. Same thing.
But we know its name, so we have
Israel's
more
not a-
power over it.
True.
You guys know The Conjuring?
Love that.
Never seen
Fucking
it.
Buggy is
What?
a big horror movie fan. That's
Dude,
another.
She's
This
not
is
a whore, dude.
this is the one of the core differences between them that they clash on is hates horror movies, and Buggy loves them. Maybe that's why they hate each other.
You know, this hate needs something to mend it. Don't
Right.
you agree?
I think it needs like a bridge.
Let's bridge that gap.
Yeah.
Where's my walkout song? Where's my walkout song?
great. I
There
love
he
this.
is. There he is.
Oh.
That's the
Hey
bridge.
there, guys.
This guy's already
See you
day
there.
drinking. Look at that. Empty Coors box on the bed.
Yes, sir.
That's
Well, I
real.
wasn't going to, I got class tomorrow, but Buggy just, I don't know, man. She just got me at gunpoint, basically. Can I say that?
Yeah.
She got-
Everyone's drinking but me. This is hell. This is
no,
what hell
Hunter's-
would be for me.
Hunter's not.
There's another thing that
Boring.
you guys
You
have in
gotta buggy.
common.
I know. I honestly, I'm sad I took this long to get started. So what are we talking about?
Were you shaking because you were so excited?
I know, I
to get your
was.
first course down for the day?
I was about to pass out, honestly. I was just
5 o'clock
sitting here
somewhere.
all alone. And I
It is
no
5 o'clock.
alcohol. Have you ever tried that? Just sitting alone without alcohol?
No, I can't do that.
I do that every day
That. You guys hear that?
until I can drink.
Kind of weird, right? Kind of odd. Kind of odd thing to do, I think. Did you know?
Bruh, this
So like, the biggest thing, Owen, is we're trying to mend the frenemy situation that we have going on here. You know,
Okay.
we don't
who's
know
the
whether
enemy?
or not.
It's Buggy. She's the aggressor in every situation. I
She
swear
is.
to
I
God.
felt that. I've been meaning to confront
Thank
her
you.
about this, really.
What we're saying, Owen,
What?
is we need your help. We need you to bridge this gap between them.
you see how fucking
just
he's
too
like
intense.
evil laughing over here. It's like
Uh,
going according to plan.
Make fun of a man's laugh, I guess.
I just fucked up.
Yes, I will, and I will.
Looking
Not
at
all
this,
men, guys. Come on.
he's clearly
Okay, let's hear you
going
laugh.
through a rough. He's really going through a rough patch, Buggy. He's balding.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
It's all over for me.
Yeah, not me.
Look, man, if it's over
I'm
for
here
you,
to stay.
it's been over for me.
Owen, can you do it too?
When did you start?
You come from
Never.
Dude, I saw
It's not great. It's
a
not
truck
great.
driver at my work the other day. I meant to text you. So imagine like your hair right now, like the thinness, but then imagine like the length of mine. That's
How is that
Bro,
possible?
That's what I'm
Like
going,
Aslan
that's what I'm
Gold.
going
It's
for.
crazy,
It's
Just
bro.
like Aslan.
Full on it, bro.
Oh my god, Mamba, can you look down?
No,
Okay.
neck doesn't go
Wait,
that
can I see
far.
your vape?
I know what you're gonna
No,
do.
just I want to see the.
I
flame.
know what kind of man
No,
you are.
I want to see the
Fine, do
flavor.
it. I'll get that later.
A landmine. Oh my. Mamba. I never knew I saw.
I've been balding since 8th grade.
Shit,
Yeah.
I've been balling since
I-
8th grade, bro.
Shit.
Well, how long have you had
Same.
a beard, Mamba?
Huh?
Since 8th grade.
How long
It
have you
all-
had your
it went
beard?
down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. You're hogging it all on your face, dude.
True.
You gotta
Shit,
spread
I was
the
wishing I
love.
was hogging some shit on my face.
Oh,
I don't know anymore, dude.
What the fuck?
Sounded
Nah,
sick in my
I mean-
head.
If I could take the hair off the beard and put it up there, I would. But then I would have a triple chin.
We
So
could
maybe not.
do a stream where we shave your head and glue it to your head.
That's a terrible idea. That's gonna hurt so
fire
much.
fire to me.
They did that on
Bro,
Practical Jokers.
Just get that shit they do for lineups, like that black powder, bro.
We should-
Bro,
we should-
have a
we should
fucking-
we should get the chalk and like make a
Yeah.
fucking hairline and just leave
Dude.
it blank.
I don't understand why people do that. People do that at like barber shops, and then like they go home and they take a shower, and then what?
No, they just
Like,
don't.
do they
must have been the wind.
Oh, they just don't.
They don't.
Okay. that-
If you see a guy with the chalk on his head for like a week straight, you're like, no, just get away from me.
Bro, if your barber
And-
isn't writing the Pythagorean theorem on your shit, then you're doing something wrong.
A
Dude, when's the
squared.
last time you got a haircut?
yeah, fucking hippie.
Like, 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
No way. No
How much
way.
do you pay for a haircut?
Last
84.
time it was $40.
What the fuck?
I don't know what I pay.
You're getting scammed.
Oh,
bro.
I got
I made that
my
number
hair
up.
washed, and I got my face waxed and shit.
What?
What did you wax?
What do you mean? Wait. Get your face
What'd
really
you
close to the
wax?
camera. Like, put it like in contact. I gotta see this waxed face.
Bro, it's gone now. It was like
You-
3 weeks
okay.
ago.
Are you
Do you
sure?
do that? Do you shave too, or just that?
No, I pluck everything out. I don't want it to come back. That's like one of my
What?
autisms coming out.
You pluck all the hair off your face?
Yeah.
Dude, that's psychotic.
Real.
That's yeah, Buggy. Maybe you
I
should
don't,
try
I don't like it, dude.
plucking those edges.
And why I think like
Why would I
waxing
pluck
is-
my edges?
I don't know how that works. Clearly, you don't.
Yeah.
either, but-
What the-
Yeah, you and your fucked up edges, Buggy. You need to fix
Okay,
that shit.
you're just making the fire just boom. Owen,
No, that you
please.
started that.
Oh, and you're supposed to be fixing this.
You literally, I saw you laughing.
Glue is melting.
This is what I was
I saw
talking
you
about. I
laughing
was
at
like,
Mamba. No, you were
Owen
laughing at
is
Mamba.
best-
Get a load of
You
this
knew-
fucking
but sometimes
guy.
he's against me.
Right. How does that make you feel? It's a good one.
Yeah, how does
Targeted.
That make you feel?
How does that
what does
make
that
you-
mean
yeah.
to you, Buggy?
Makes me feel targeted.
Who do
It
you
makes me feel
blame?
like
How should
Have you
I
ever
get
thought of
my
blaming
edges?
yourself?
I've been thinking of wearing a do-rag on stream.
I got one.
You should.
Should I?
bro. Get that silk cap
Thoughts,
going.
Buggy?
Got it. You want me to get it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
where
have
it's
a
at.
do-rag?
Yeah, Vaughn gave it to me.
Go get that shit right now.
It's a
Put it
red.
on.
It's a red silk do rag. It's pretty sick. Honestly.
I don't know if I'd go with red. You might be sending a message to somebody. I don't.
No, they know
Maybe
me,
like
bro.
Maybe like a purple one. You
No,
know,
I got-
something. Nobody's.
Oh, so you
Why
want me
is
to
it
be a
hot
baller?
pink?
I have the red and blue.
Is there
one,
a
bro.
gang with, like,
You know
hot
what
pink as
you
a
know
color?
what I'm repping?
True. That's true. I didn't think about that.
Spider-Man.
Well, you should
Yeah.
draw the
Spider-Man
black
do-rag.
lines at the top so we know you're Spider-Man.
True.
actually is a Spider-Man do-rag.
Wave
dude.
check.
That's gotta be a thing. Someone look that shit up. If there's a Spider-Man do rag, I'm getting that shit. I'm not even capping.
Jarvis, look this thing. 1 second.
You're gonna be so wavy.
Dude,
I'm
you have so
drowning, I'm
much
drowning.
I'm
hair.
only
Yeah.
getting pictures of
I need to get a
Spider-Man in a
bonnet.
do-rag.
Yes, I was about to say that. You should get a bonnet.
Oh,
You need to get some
I mean-
oils in my hair. You gotta get it more healthy.
How do you do that? Asking for a friend.
Huh?
How do you do that? Asking for
What do
a
you-
friend.
Put on a bonnet.
what do
Get
you?
your hair healthy.
Yeah, what do you
Well,
put in your
yours is
hair,
like-
Momo?
No, I'm not asking
I mean,
for
you
me.
got.
You should
Asking
try
for a friend.
castor oil,
It's right
Mamba.
behind me, isn't it?
I got castor oil. You want to try it?
Who the fuck is Casper? Isn't he a ghost?
He's pretty friendly though.
What does castor oil do?
It makes
It
like
does a
so
lot
that
of-
the
it has a
stuff
lot
doesn't
of-
stick to the pan.
What is
Oh.
that demon on
Yeah.
you?
It has other qualities.
Yeah,
It's
like
the one
what?
oil
Well,
that
give me some tips
penetrates.
here.
Like, if you put some like castor oil on your belly button, it like helps with
What?
gut health.
How does that help your hair?
Well, it also helps your hair grow. Like,
It helps your butt hair, dude.
Yeah, if you put it up your butt for a little. Just-
yeah, try it out and make sure you record it.
Yeah, you'd like that.
Why do you want me
Classic.
to record it?
See, I got some castor oil. I got some argan oil. I got some.
What?
Good movie.
Argonians aren't allowed.
Argan oil?
dude.
Yeah,
That was argan oil. I'm learning so
I use
much. I knew what
coconut
castor oil was.
I don't know.
I know coconut oil. That's classic. Argan oil?
I just do
You're
what
making-
I just put in
you're
the
doing like
hair. What the
alchemy,
wife says to
dude.
put in.
Fair enough. I use shampoo and conditioner
Same.
and water.
That's a given.
I
Yeah.
knew a guy who used the 5-in-1 one time. That was
That
crazy.
really- I used to use 3 in. I'd still use 3-in-1 if I had short hair.
5-in-1
Okay,
though?
Okay, I have a question
That's
for all of you guys.
diabolical.
Actually,
Okay. Hit me.
so do you all like actually like clean everywhere?
I'd be getting
With
in my
soap.
crack.
You know, I gotta go. No, I'm kidding. What do you want me to describe how I clean my body in the shower? Is that what this is?
No, like, because there's like this thing with men, like they just let water run down it, and that's
Well,
it.
I'm not gonna wash my calves.
You don't wash your calves?
No.
I do.
You know
You
how
only shave.
you
What do
know
I-
how girls have their like full body shower thing, like their whole routine.
Pretty much everything between.
Yeah, I'm about to do that today.
everything from the knees up. Except
Well,
for
no,
my
not
back.
everything.
See, I
I mean,
have
not everything.
a couple of those a week where like I'll wash every single crevice in my body, and then
You're not washing
couple-
your calves.
I do. I scrub every
No,
single
you're
part
not.
with a
What does
fucking.
that get? What does that do?
Makes
I'm
me
sorry,
feel
but-
not sticky anymore.
What's on your calves?
Sweat,
Not mine.
and then
Mine's
and
Okay.
then other 3 days of the week I just do upper body, balls, and that's it.
Reasonable-ish.
No ass.
Describe the
No,
motion
nah.
of you cleaning your
Oh,
balls.
That's kind of
My ass
Do you get your gooch?
have to. That's the stank.
See,
that's where the stank
okay.
is held.
That is where that's. But the question is, how often do you change your towel? That's.
When my
I
wife
use the
does
same
laundry.
towel for 7 to 10 days. So.
If it was up to me, it would be probably never.
If you get out of the
Yeah.
shower clean,
2
your
to 3
towel should never
uses
be
for
dirty.
me.
2 to 3
2 to
is
3?
crazy.
That's probably 2 to 3 is probably like.
Yeah, if you're
I
drying,
use
you're
that
drying
shit
a
for like a
clean
week.
body. So,
I used to use a new towel every time I showered.
Your mom hated you.
That's crazy.
You know
Oh
that.
yeah, for
She told me
sure.
to stop. So then I stopped doing that, but
Washing
it was a
10
lifestyle
towels a
change,
week,
but I
bro.
adjusted. Yeah,
Oh,
and my
the
brother
water
did the
bill's
same thing.
crazy. We had to
go
buy
through-
10 new washers this month because
We would go.
blown
I mean,
out.
we
whole
would go
closet's
through
just
probably
full
10
of
towels
towels.
a week between the two of us.
That's how you know that he comes from a rich family, is that they had that many towels to do that.
True.
There's 5 towels in this house, and that's mostly because 4 of them got lost at the meeting.
Well, they were multicolored. We had like half white, half blue.
The Coloradians stole the towels.
Yeah, that Airbnb just got like 4 up towels.
They don't match their vibe, but they still got towels. So.
Nothing matched their vibe. What were they? Are they rustic or are they modern? Pick a side.
Rustic modern.
No.
Yeah, it was modern back when things were rustic. See, and then they age. That's how
See?
things work. Everything was modern at one point,
That brings up a point, guys.
except for Buggy.
listen,
She was always old as shit.
True.
she's the youngest one here.
No, they have a fucking inside joke about me being like a vampire or something.
I don't know. You're pretty outwards about it. Anyways, what were you gonna
Like, you
say?
do like whenever you make the pizzas, do you?
Oh yeah, Domino's.
Do you like cringe like when they put on the sauce on the crust?
I'm just
I
saying, I've
cringe.
never heard her talk
No,
about
like
making
the-
garlic bread.
The
That's all I gotta say.
butter
Oh, I know
that
what
they
you're
put on
talking
Making
it.
about.
garlic bread?
Oh,
Oh, you're fucking.
what's oh, because it's garlic.
So how do you get ready like in the morning?
I get it.
GRWM.
Yeah.
Get ready
does that
with me.
Oh.
Dude, do you
Um,
like sit straight up like the Undertaker, or do you like?
It took me a minute. Give me a break, man.
What?
How long does it take to get down from like? How do you hang? First of all,
What?
let's start there. Like, do you just tie your ankles, or can you like do it naturally?
What do you? What?
What?
Momo gets it.
I got it.
It took everyone so long. So is like your casket
So, like,
underneath that
describe the-
mattress, or is it?
Describe the process.
It's actually just ingrained in the floor.
Can you just like how? Can you
Oh, that
float
sounds
up there?
comfy.
Yeah, I float from time to time, usually in the dark. I go outside to look for like virgin's blood to eat.
Hunter,
You know?
Only virgins.
Has to be pure. Run, Hunter.
You just made the fucking background change with how white he is.
Hunter, we can only see your big ass forehead.
Fuck you. I'm not lazy.
Why is she catching strays here?
She won't
Okay.
say it.
Boogie, how does it feel? First of all, I want to know where you think Domino's ranks. Have you been over
Like
this
out
yet?
of all
I don't
the
want to.
pizza joints.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want ice cream. But
If you order pizza, where do you order pizza from?
Domino's.
Yeah,
Local.
your
I don't eat
options.
pizza. I actually eat Casey's pizza.
I've been doing
If I'm
Always.
eating
I've
pizza.
been doing local ones recently.
Hmm.
Okay, well those don't count.
If we're talking
Like,
chain, I'm getting
I
Domino's.
legit.
Domino's is up there.
Nah.
Bro said,
I
nah.
don't know.
Hungry Howie's.
That a
And
chain?
we just leaked your home address to everybody.
Hungry
Okay.
Howie's is very much.
There's only
chain.
3
It's probably
businesses
you
in your whole
guys 'cause
town.
It's too
Don't worry
hot.
about it, bro.
Hungry Howie's is
East
cold weather
Coast thing,
pizza.
But
You know?
Chat, find them.
That is a thing. I don't know if you know. All cold weather pizza, it's like thick. You know,
That's true.
like that.
you're thick.
Hot weather
bro.
pizza, you guys are thin. All of your shit, you probably get flatbreads. But thin crust is what I meant to say. Flatbread is not Something different.
Flatbread's a pizza too. It can be.
New York style's the one anomaly, but everything, you know how they are.
Buggy, stop combing your hair.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She forgot her whip game was
When
on.
she like threw it down, dude.
Well, all I gotta say is I make fire pizza. That's it.
No, you don't.
That's
What's in my town, brother?
No, you
he's
don't.
not the bridge.
No, I don't.
He's
No,
the
that's what
boat,
I'm saying.
bro.
Like,
In Baltimore.
I don't trust a
Damn.
guy making a pizza unless they're really old or really
I
high.
didn't get that reference.
So I didn't. It's probably too old.
You guys just caught some strays. Okay,
Explain.
moving on.
That's how I was
Okay.
playing Destiny today.
Big, real question. Oh,
How's Destiny?
don't start. We'll be here all night. Well, yeah, Momo's got work tomorrow,
know.
probably or eventually.
Eventually, he's right.
Act 3 Harrison came out today, guys.
Jesus
Get
Christ.
on.
Let's
Dude,
go.
look, your cat is looking around wondering who asked, bro.
Oh my god. I asked, kinda.
Okay, here's the question though, Momo. If you could fly, but it was just as difficult
This shit
and no
again.
faster than running, how often would you fly? Let's be realistic here.
Just
oh
as
my god,
difficult
this
to
question
run.
again.
This is a good question. It's just as difficult as sprinting, and it's just as fast as sprinting.
What is my my decline like if I want to land?
You got to sprint, so don't fly too high. Unless you can run down.
I mean, I probably wouldn't do it too often then. Probably just like if I needed to go up somewhere, like if I would be like, guys, look how high I can jump. I'm just
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I would
No, I
never
did.
fly unless I was like showing off.
Because like I'm fat, bro. Like I can, I can sprint like my hardest maybe for like a minute.
You would have to train for like a year to be able to actually go anywhere. Like more than like
Now, if I can just like float at like a brisk like pace and just go, that'd be sick as fuck. I would honestly no, I would
Chris
Chris Angel.
like Buggy.
What?
I would just
What did you say?
I would just Chris Angel mind freak all over. Like I'd be like, guys,
Stop! You're pulling threads out of my sweater.
is this sweater
Oh, there's
weather?
hair everywhere. Look at this shit. Fuck.
Yeah,
Dude, there's spiders.
you got
there,
cat
too.
problems.
Yeah, I got plenty of cat problems.
Layla,
is that a fucking
quick.
Doge?
it is a Doge.
Ooh.
I didn't know you had a dog.
She's a nice puppers.
Okay, Redditor. How the fuck do you say it like that?
Okay, you're right. I
Why
don't
do you-
usually say
Why
that,
the fuck do you look
but
like that?
The real question is, how do we all feel about Temptation Island? Because I am trying to watch
my
it.
God. You know, you guys gotta
3
stop
hours.
watching it at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Bro, we start at midnight and then it goes till fucking
That's when I go to
3 in the
bed,
morning.
dude. It's fine. I
Yeah,
don't
well
have to
then
be
just
there.
fucking stay
I
up.
enjoy.
No, he doesn't even want to watch it
Look at your
anyway.
problem.
YOLO.
I wish Momo would watch
You know,
it.
I like
because
to.
You know,
I do like
you
to
know what
watch.
I have to
feel
go to
worse
work
for,
or
though?
whatever.
Okay.
What? I feel bad for Rose because we're using her fucking account. She's not been there.
She's only seen
Most
2
of it.
episodes out of like 12.
If it's her account, then she can watch it whenever she wants to catch up.
True.
That's true. So it's really on her.
Yeah.
Why?
Guys, anyways, what is that?
What is what?
Temptation Island, guys. Go off. Come on.
Oh,
Preach. Do your little spiel here.
Go ahead, Adam.
People want to know.
I'm people.
What do you want to know about Temptation?
What the fuck is it?
long story short, it's a dating.
Okay, you guys are
Show.
terrible. I barely watch this shit. It's actually fucking.
How is he doing?
It's fun to watch, Momo. I don't know if you know what it is personally, but if you
No,
don't,
I'm
you
asking.
should really check it out. I know. I don't know if you were like
You're
faking
not
it though
pointing
for
at
the
anybody
audience.
that time.
But,
You're mirror, man.
Basically, you
Uh-oh.
get these two people, right? They hate each other, but they won't say they hate each other, but they hate each other. So they go on this
Whoa.
show
This
to
feels
cheat.
similar.
Right? There's four couples, right? 2 guys, 2 girls. They split up.
Yes.
You go on the girls, island. The boys go on the boys' island, and they bring people, like 8 people, that are super hot of the opposite gender, and put them on the islands, and then they just have to not cheat.
Sausage party.
And if they guess what they get? Guess what? Wait, before I just want to get to the very end here. Guess what they get as a grand prize if they make it the whole way? Nothing. They don't get jack shit, dude.
I didn't get a chance.
They didn't. So the very I saw the cogs turning. I didn't know if you were gonna get somewhere or not.
No.
I just want to say this is the guy who hasn't been there for most of the viewing.
Yeah,
section.
but we asked you, and you sat there like a fucking nonverbal.
Well, I was starting to explain it, and then you're like, "Okay, you guys are taking too long."
Good. You need you need some theatrics. You can't just. You're acting like you're talking to your mom that you're.
There were
just
3
trying to
subs.
fight with. There were 3
Lots
subs.
of 3
Dude, that's such a good.
See,
clip.
thank you,
Oh my
Buggy.
God.
This is useful.
So what is this whole meetup thing going around it? Like, what is that?
It's
Well, it
loose
was
plan.
talk.
But
Yeah.
I brought up the idea to.
Oh, they brought.
I think Buggy was in
I
the
wasn't
call
here.
when I said it,
Me too.
and I know Mamba was. I don't know, maybe Rose. Was
Momo, they only make plans when us like hardworking people are like asleep because it's 3 a.m.
Yeah,
That's
buddy,
just
we're
overnight.
unemployed,
I
man.
don't think
We keep going. We're out here, man.
Anyways,
Oh, Hunter, I had in French today. They asked a question if we knew somebody that was unemployed. I just want to get this in real quick. Can I didn't bring you up? Okay.
Why did they ask that?
I am
No, it's
not
just-
entertained.
It's just
Leave me
like
alone.
it's just like part of the
Crash
topic
out
we're learning about, like jobs, like words for like interviews and unemployment and getting fired and getting hired and getting promoted and getting paid.
French shit.
Yeah. Only it's French, which
yeah, you think you're real funny.
not a big French guy.
Nobody.
about a
You've
year-
been taking it for
I know
2
a big
years. You
French
Two
could've
years
picked
into
any
it, I
other
can say it
language.
now. I don't like
Little puppy.
You could have picked any other language, and yet you'd
What?
still be like, "Oh, I hate the French," and yet here you are, you fucking terrible French sympathizer,
There's nothing there.
No, you're
still
enemy.
taking classes.
Let's give him
No,
a
you're
chance.
What is
man.
wrong with you?
Bonsoir.
I'm gonna
Layla, stop it.
fucking invade, dude.
It's a squirrel.
Also,
I
I
will
took
now
French.
make my pants disappear.
Oh, God.
How do you do that?
Is it over?
This guy tucked his blanket in.
Yeah, his dick's out.
What is tucked into his gaming chair?
Bro, I know.
You guys got
Gotta get
pants on?
cozy.
Okay.
Well,
I think
not
we should meet
anymore.
up. We should like set plans.
Been there, done that, Buggy. Should have known us last year.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
and
act
then
like
you
people
could've met
can't
Reese.
travel.
Yeah.
Do we want to start thinking about another meetup already? I mean, we just did the other one now.
I don't care. I'm balling.
It's almost.
I got
a year
money.
ago. Well, the
I
thing
got
is
money.
there's
I
two
made
kind of
53
in the
bucks.
works right now.
Water than life.
Hotter than life one.
Yeah.
But
So
you want to go to a
That one-
concert, Momo?
I-
4 days.
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
then he's probably not going to make that one. It's fine. Not for him.
I think that I kind of wanted to just get the idea out there. It doesn't necessarily have to happen like this year.
We
or
could all
whatever.
be on this couch right now.
We could all go to the Gaza Strip
Dallas, Texas.
together.
You think the Gaussians would like to watch?
I would like to come back to Dallas because we were all broke last time.
We were in the poor
and we-
part of Dallas.
And we could not do
Yuck.
anything. So now
Bold of
everyone's
you to
up.
think we have money.
Huh?
I do have money. Hunter doesn't.
He's working.
No.
Okay, now
Buggy's-
these are starting to taste like Red 40. I gotta stop.
Red
eating them.
40. Red 40.
But what's so weird about Dallas? Lay it on me. What?
Guns.
Not in an
Cowboys.
insulting way. Just give me the sales pitch.
We got guns.
What's,
It's way,
Buc-ee's.
it's way cheaper.
have you been to Detroit?
Anything can be.
You won't get robbed.
Have you been to Chicago?
You go
We're not going to
40
fucking
minutes in
Chicago.
any direction. We're in a different place.
Bro, you go to
I was in the
Yeah,
same state, and
that's
I was
not-
still
that's not
3 hours away from
Momo,
you.
that's not a flex. That's 40 minutes.
But that's
drive.
cool.
That's another country in Europe.
Yeah,
But-
but we're cool.
Okay, good point. I've seen like Houston's map though, like,
Okay, well, we're not in Houston, so.
but
Otherwise-
You ever looked at
You're since by the coast.
a large plain of grass and been like, we should put a Walmart there? That's what they did
Yep.
for all of Dallas. There's
I do
buildings
like Walmart.
everywhere.
Dude.
That's capitalism. We're the center of capitalism.
I do hate the Cowboys.
That's fine.
Owen frozen for anybody else,
Yeah.
or is it just
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Let me.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good frame though.
She thought that she's like, no, that's how it normally looks.
I think I fixed it.
He can talk without moving his mouth. He's still the whole time.
Bucky knows him as a ventriloquist. He's like, nah, that's fine. Owen
think
looks
I
like
should
the
do-
Shane Gillis that didn't make it.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
I don't know what that is.
When's your next stand-up show?
Yeah, when is your next time?
Last Friday.
Last Friday?
Last
Well,
Friday.
I said
yeah.
next.
Yeah, so that's kind of
Oh.
like in the past.
I don't actually know. Normally it's the last Friday of every month, but the school year ends before the last Friday of this month.
Hmm.
So it's either going to be the second to last Friday, or possibly it's probably the second to last Friday.
Wait, you know what's crazy is that we probably had your interview probably like a year ago.
Oh my god, true.
Yeah, about a year.
Oh, happy
since I walked.
anniversary.
Wait, hold on. I'm
at that.
gonna look this up and see what
Also,
date
I
we
think-
uploaded.
Okay, hear me out.
I think I fixed
do-
my
Pull
mic.
that up.
We do the Dallas meetup,
Momo. I don't
We get
think I
Owen
fixed
on an
it, but I
open
think I
mic,
might have fixed it.
and we go to the comedy club and we hype
We
the fuck out of him.
force him to go.
You,
Like we all
That'd
recorded
be
and posted
funny.
on
That would
TikTok.
be really
We hype
funny.
him up
I'd
and we
fuck
go
it up.
like
We just
every
boo
joke.
him.
Every joke he tells.
Or we
I've never performed in front of like a real crowd. You know, I've only done it at my club where everybody's like nice.
Nah, you gotta come
So it would be a different experience, but I do want to do it eventually.
do it here.
I just haven't never worked up the courage.
Because, dude, if you do it here, you'll have like 8 people here that will
But
be
here's
like,
the thing: if I do it, then I'm gonna be really good. Then I'm gonna get really famous. Then I'm gonna leave you all in dust. You'll never see me
we
again.
don't want that, bro.
Owen, would you hire me as
What?
a personal assistant?
Oh,
I'm not.
never.
I'm not talking to you, Hunter, ever again. No, I will. Don't worry. What's that saying about like waters going up?
What do you mean?
It do go down.
It was before.
I think it's
that.
like rising tides raise all ships. I don't know. There's something like if I go up,
Yeah,
I'm
but
bringing everybody
that's like
with
because
me.
of the
But
moon, bro. You're like
Yeah.
you're in astrology, like physics, dude. You should know that shit.
yeah, okay. Oh, I wasn't talking about the
Dude,
literal. I was
look at the
talking about
old
it's
place.
an-
oh my god, it was
it's
so
an
shitty.
ad hominem. No, it's not an ad hominem.
What the
That's something
fuck
else.
does that even mean?
The saying.
Was Angel there? for
It's
it?
like
I don't-
it's like I'm
You
basically
can't
trying
have
to
your
say
cake and eat it too.
if I get big and famous, I'll bring
Who
you
said cake?
most of you with me.
Oh yeah, it was this one.
I can't bring all of you with me. I mean, I can only do so much.
Okay, then
We'll have like a little. We'll spin a wheel, big wheel.
So we
I'm dead
recorded
as fuck.
April. Yeah, it was 1 month. In 1 month, it would be a whole year.
Really?
We recorded.
Really?
Yep. No, actually, it would have been. No, yeah.
Yeah, I
It
think we
was-
recorded it earlier. I feel like it was still in school.
It uploaded on
Which-
May 2nd, which means it would have been the week before.
Okay, so I guess I was just out of school then, and then I recorded
It was
that.
right, you were still in your dorm, so
Just out of class.
Well, you
No,
walked to go
it's-
buy a webcam.
Same exact apartment, actually. Same microwave.
yeah.
Same
have
bed.
you cleaned it since?
Nope. Same records on the wall. Same window. You don't clean microwaves; they clean themselves. When you turn them on. And I don't have to clean it because I don't
That is
use
very
it.
interesting that you say
'Cause-
that.
The real answer is I don't use it because if I use it, I lose power.
And if you
Yeah.
lose power, you can't
Yeah,
clean
your
it.
computer will fucking short
Exactly.
circuit, dude.
I know.
I love that joke.
It
Oh my god,
It
it's
blows
so
a
fucking
fuse
funny.
if I turn my microwave on.
Me,
or if I play,
Owen, and Angel were trying to
it-
play Total War Warhammer.
If I play Warhammer 3,
and every time,
Total War 3,
Every
with full
time.
screen mode, I blow a fuse, so I gotta play it in windowed mode.
every time we loaded in, his
It's a
whole room would
delicate
lose power, dude. It was the best.
I think you might just need a
Oh.
bigger power supply.
That's why
on
I
the computer.
can't. It actually pisses me off because it means I can't like get a better PC because it'll just take more power, and then as soon as I turn it on,
Yeah, but wouldn't it also be more like power efficient?
it would be. But then it's
just
like
need
a
a
balance
UPS.
though.
Just get a generator in your room, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get I'll
And make
just
sure
get an
you have the
extension
window
cord.
closed.
Yeah, make sure it's
And
gas
if you
powered.
keep the fumes in, yeah.
Well, I could just take an
It'll,
extension cord
it
and
kinda
plug it into
feeds
the
itself.
building across the street's outdoor outlets. Right? I've scouted
Put it
it
in
out.
the indoor outlet and close all their windows.
What if I put it in my outlet?
What outlet are you
What are
talking
you
about?
putting in your
His
outlet?
asshole.
No, I meant, guys, you
It
fuck.
sticks out.
Classic Buggy making everything freaky. I was talking about the one in my wall, actually.
I
Not
don't like these
stuck in your wall?
allegations.
you got a step, bro.
Sucking. Oh, okay. You know, I don't know what you guys are trying to do here, but it's working. I'm confused.
It's nobody mind control. It's me.
You think I'd go for you?
Damn.
Not
You're-
Mamba.
Wow.
You're really bad at being like the glue.
Me?
Yeah, this whole point
Yeah.
was just trying to make it.
Oh,
You're
my
supposed to make
bad. Let
Everyone
me,
friends. That was the whole point of you being here. Was like
one second.
I was getting into character. I think.
Yeah. It's getting ready.
Yeah, he's taking a shit. Oh god, he's wearing jeans indoors.
That's normal. For some of us.
No, it's not.
Oh, the flannel.
He's got a lot of layers on.
Anti-current temperature.
It's rising.
You shirt knew me. Now I can. Now I can be the glue.
Please.
The important thing,
conduct
guys, is to
therapy
talk
between
through
these.
your
Are you
issues.
horse glue? Are you made out of like horse hooves and shit, or what?
No, Hunter. I'm made out of ethically acquired natural
God,
ingredients.
Bro, you ruin everything.
No, I'm the glue, Hunter. I keep this thing. I keep us together. I keep this wheel turning. Actually, that's not what glue would do.
Okay, can you tell?
Keep this wheel
Can you
together,
tell him to
though.
stop clipping me?
Hell no.
Okay, Hunter. I've been meaning
I
to
flip
talk to you
everybody.
about this.
Just inciting violence. Okay.
Everything that I'm saying is true, and I mean it fully. You really need to stop taking these clips. So they're out of context, and
Yes.
they're not funny at all. You know, like I just think it'd be better for all of us if you stopped taking these clips. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah. Thanks,
Whoa,
Buggy.
buddy,
Thanks for the
let's,
backup.
let's calm down a little bit.
But
Yeah.
let's hear. Wait, it's
This is an
important to
open
hear
platform.
Hunter's side
Let's
of
be,
it.
let's be
Hunter,
respectful.
what's your perspective on this? What do you think?
Me?
No, I
think
said
it's
Hunter.
funny.
See, the thing is, Buggy, it is funny.
What? You
You
just
have
said it
to-
wasn't.
This guy's a good fucking person. Holy shit.
The good thing about glue is that it's versatile. Okay, well, Hunter, think of a different benefit.
A different benefit.
Maybe it's beneficial to.
It's ammo.
It's. It
See,
is.
why would he need that? Why would he need that?
Well, Buggy, if you thought, why do you think he needs
Is it-
that? What are
This is
you
my
doing?
ultimate
He
plan.
What are
doesn't.
you?
I don't think
what are
he needs
you?
it.
What are
You're
you
gonna get
doing?
famous.
What are
You're
you
gonna be
doing,
an
Buggy? That's
actor,
making
and then
him.
I'm gonna
Hold on, Anti. You don't
DM
have,
you. I'm
you
gonna
don't
be
have
like,
the talking
if you
stick.
don't give me money, I'm dropping this clip.
See, if
Slip of what?
he was under the impression that you would already give him money
Do I
just
need to
because you
show
were
the
good enough
class?
friends, then you wouldn't need this ammo. Have you thought about that?
Mm.
Yeah.
So maybe at the end of the day, the issue is all of us.
What?
I don't think it's
Nah,
me.
I'm not the problem.
I've got nothing here.
What?
The issue is all of us and none of us.
Oh,
See?
okay.
See?
You have some long ass fingers. Holy.
Me?
Angle.
No, it's not.
No, Angel's not here.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He's out blowing dick.
Rest in
blowing
peace
glass.
to the. Rest in peace to the.
Sounds like you're jealous.
I don't know what it's called. ES. Help me
EA
out here, Hunter.
Sports.
No.
What?
You know what I'm
What are you
saying?
talking about?
It's in the game.
The CS team.
I told him.
Yes.
I told him to call
Yeah.
his CS team half measures because he would
Okay.
play one game and then just give up.
Bro. I
Well-
don't think we're gonna make it very far. I'm not
Well,
gonna
the thing
lie.
is, we still don't have.
Apparently.
I don't think we're gonna do it this season. Maybe next, because you need 25 Premier wins, and for those who are
It doesn't take
uninitiated,
that long.
yeah, it does. The due date's tomorrow.
Why is your face getting so red?
Because it's the shirt.
Yeah.
I'm a
Why
chameleon.
is Buggy's face fucking beat red?
It's
He's
her
blending
shirt.
into his environment, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
It's a
chameleon.
defense
Defense mechanism.
It's gonna disappear in a few seconds.
What?
His shirt. Pick it off, bro.
Please!
Maybe they need to bond through making fun of somebody else
This is
together.
what I've been waiting for.
I'm just kind of stuck in the sleeves, actually. kind of.
This is like, I feel like this is like a
when your sock
POV.
gets stuck on
There
your
we go.
foot. After like a long night out, you bring a girl home.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
what's
Yeah.
that like, Hunter?
Yeah, I was.
That's why I'm asking. I'm trying to get some, colloquial knowledge.
That's what it's like, right?
That's right,
Yeah,
guys. Up top.
Check this.
I
shit
got
out.
it.
Ready?
No, that's kind of crazy.
Is that boomafoo, bro?
A what?
Oh god, you guys are so young. Never mind.
A boomafoo.
No,
More like,
no,
you're
we're
a
not
fucking
young, you're old,
boomer.
dude.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Don't put this on us.
You guys don't know
You
what
know, they got a new-
boomafoo is?
Yeah, bro, put your fucking silly bands on and then
They got a
we can
new
talk about it.
line of They got a new line of Beyblades coming out called Beyblade X, right?
Mm.
And they're guess what? They're made of
Elon
metal
probably
again.
bought
They're
it.
made of metal again.
We are so back.
I
Where
heard someone
so they
argue-
do.
Was it on your stream? Weren't you talking about it on
Unfortunately,
stream?
I was talking about
Bakugan
this
is better
last
than
night.
Beyblade.
oh,
I
that
stand by
shit
it.
pissed me off, and
Okay,
that's
so
just
Bakugan-
wrong, objectively.
Bakugan is sick. The technology is there because you rolling out the fucking thing on the card. That's pretty sick. However, comma,
So, have you not seen
Beyblade is
a
so much
Beyblade,
sicker.
dude? They are.
No,
they-
the show's comparatively to factor in because the Bakugan
No.
show was lit.
Well, yes, that you are partially right. They do factor in, but the Beyblade show was better.
I don't remember the Beyblade
What?
show.
What do you mean you don't remember the Beyblade show, dude?
I
The
Nah.
bad guy with white hair
was
threw out El
exclusively
Drago
a
with his
Pokemon-
hand
Pokemon
and
watcher.
soloed like
I know damn
10
well you
people.
watched Digimon, probably.
No, only Pokemon.
No way you didn't watch Digimon.
I only watched. That's because I was sheltered, bro. So like, I remember I found
Oh
Pokemon,
yeah, they were demons
and
back
then I was just like, holy shit, Boomerang at 9 p.m. I'm watching Pokemon.
True.
I watched Powerpuff Girls.
I watch Powerpuff Girls too.
I watched Powerpuff
My
Girls.
name originates from Mojo Jojo.
That's not true.
A little bit. Mostly originates from
I know the
Avatar.
origin story.
Do you guys know the origin story? Do you guys know why I'm called Momo?
No, I do not.
Because there are many possibilities here, right?
I want your thought.
I don't know.
What's your thought that why I would be called Momo?
I'm really holding
Momo.
back right now.
knowing my real name.
Oh, Buggy's
What would
walking
you?
away.
Why would you think my name was Momo?
What is your real name, hypothetically?
You know it, Owen.
I don't know your real name.
You know my real name.
I know you're Filipino. Do I get points for that?
And I tell him my real name.
And I tell him.
Is that like
Some
a
of your-
DM thing?
No,
or do you
just
want
tell
me to
him.
say
Just
it
tell
right
him.
now?
Oh, I knew that.
What's his middle name?
Hey guys, I'm
Richardson.
back.
Hey!
Oh my god, so glad to have
Yo,
you.
who is fine shoddy in the back?
That's
Nice.
fucking crazy. He knew it was crazy too. He said,
Damn. So we starting with 1-0 here. That's where I'm getting caught up on. Maybe when you were a baby and you tried to say mama, but you couldn't, so you said Momo.
No.
And then your mom liked it. No, wait, I'm theory crafting here.
Okay.
So then your mom liked it, and then she started calling you Momo because you called her Momo. And then it's
What
stuck.
is this Freudian shit that you're fucking coming up with, dude?
Then it's stuck.
Stick
I'm
to
right
the
on it.
facts, bro.
I'm right on
Let him
it.
cook.
See, thank you,
Oh.
Buggy. This is why I'm the glue. Because I got everybody on my side.
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Because
sticky.
everybody's on my side. That's how it works, Hunter. You have people on your side, they're on your side. I said yours twice. You have people on your side, they're I got
Side,
people.
side.
I'm on their side, they're on my side.
Shit.
See? Write that down.
I
think you should write it down.
Now replace side with get money. Write that down.
This fucking well water, dude.
Finish your theory. Finish your theory.
That's actually the whole thing.
Okay, so
Believe it or
no,
not.
you're completely wrong.
So.
Just so far off.
Am I?
Yeah,
Let's call your mom.
it has no.
What's your mom's number?
I mean,
I got it right here.
you actually. I think you do,
I don't. I lied. But it'd be
Oh.
funny if I did.
but
Okay, what's the
it has
what's the real story?
nothing to do
Lay
with my
down.
name at all. My real name. So
So that was like a wait. Before you start, so you said based off of my real name, why do you think I'm called Momo? And that has nothing to do with your real. Like you said
yeah,
okay,
I did that.
okay, fair enough.
So
I won't interrupt.
in 4th grade, I was called. I remember I was just being a silly, goofy boy, right? You know, I liked the monkey bars and anything that I could climb on, I would fucking climb. And so the girls in my class, they were like, "We need a nickname for this motherfucker," and I was just like, "All right." And so they go, "We're gonna call you Monkey Boy." And then
Okay, wait. Stop.
That's fucked up.
This was in Colorado,
Give
by
me
the way.
Can
It
you
was
give me the
not.
demographics of your school
Mexican.
ballpark? Okay,
All right, we're safe.
those are like the most racist motherfuckers out there. I've heard.
And so
Those is crazy.
they started calling me that, and then my teacher goes,
My bad.
"No, we're not going to call him that."
Why?
and then we were all like, "Dude, why not? That shit's sick as fuck." And then they go, and then these girls are crafting up some shit. I remember their names too. Not going to say it. And
So?
and they came up with this. They came up to me. They're like, "Would you rather be called Momo or Moma?" And I was just like, "Well, obviously Momo, because Moma sounds
Yeah.
gay as
Why
hell."
the fuck? It does. Who would want to be called Moma?
And then
No cat.
they started calling me that, and all for whatever reason, it just stuck. And I thought, okay, cool, that's my name. And then 5th grade came, and I was like, okay, that's still my name, I guess.
This is who I am now.
And then it came to the point where I went to middle school, a whole different school, whole new group of people,
Okay.
and they were still calling me that, and I was just like,
He's making spaghetti.
this is who I am.
But how did they get the
That's
lore?
divine intervention.
It would just spread, bro. It just spread like wildfire.
The tales of the
Yeah,
land.
like people I didn't even know, like in high school. I was in 11th grade high school, and I remember I went up to this one girl because I would just do dumbass shit. And you know those fake babies that they would carry around for health class.
Yeah.
I went up to one and I just started petting it. I go,
See, I used to do that. Then it was a real one, and I was like,
Ooh. Oh no.
Dolls kept getting more
I thought it was
realistic.
the girl looks at me in the eyes and goes, "You're Momo, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me."
No.
And that's
see, my people at school never knew my name. I was
There's like 5 people in your school.
True.
there were 7, but the point being,
Were you guys like the popular
But
kids
there was
or no?
this one time I was actually really popular. Yeah, everybody really liked me. But there was this one time in class because there was this girl named Presley, right? And people, Pelvis Presley for the uninitiated.
stole
you
her
named
name?
yourself after her, bro.
That's fucking
No,
crazy.
no. It was completely. I actually named myself after Elvis Presley with a slight twist. You might notice.
What?
I know. I don't even like Elvis that much. I just.
That's crazy.
But anyways, people. There were multiple occasions when people would say Presley talking to the girl, and I would think they're talking to me instinctively, and I'd respond.
So you thought
And
these random
I
people IRL were calling you by your gamer tag.
Well, no, I wasn't thinking it through. I was like doing work in class, and I heard it, and I looked, and I said, "What?" Well, I don't really even say anything. I would look.
Oh my god.
You know, I would
She's
respond.
here. I can feel the ground shake.
And after thinking about it for a second, I would
Oh
be
my
like, never
god,
mind.
his mom's in the room.
But
Damn.
I wish his mom was in my. Can't say that.
I can't.
He looked so fucking
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, that would
He's
happen.
like, "What'd you say?"
Oh my god.
Oh, he's
got
in the
his
goblin
kill
Not
mode.
on.
the L.
What?
The
Oh,
L.
wow, Momo.
sitting.
So did they?
You were
So
doing
I'm
it too?
curious,
Don't do
Momo.
that shit.
No, sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
What?
I don't,
Yeah.
I
think
don't say
wanna
like
interrupt.
L.
Anyways, Momo, did these people know your real name also, or just Momo?
No, they knew my real name. We're in the same
Okay,
class.
so-
I don't know your real name.
So you're,
What's your real name?
I just missed it.
Did your
Anthony.
teachers call you Momo?
Some of them would.
He does not
Mm.
pay that dad.
Did any of them call you
Really?
Monkey Boy? Or
It was that widespread.
Yeah, I mean, it
Wow.
took, even until I moved out here, it was that widespread.
Free my man.
Wow.
Like,
We might still hear rumors of it if we go back.
no, legit. I mean, the town that is that small where you could be like, you'd say that you hear the murmur and you'll be like, I remember him.
Mm,
You don't know small towns like I know small towns.
Well, you
But
have a village.
yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
town.
True.
We had a bar. You know, it's a funny story about the bar.
Yo, guys.
The
Changing
bar.
topics. pretty
I'm gonna go pee-pee real
rapid change of.
Continue
on. Okay, they can fill you in. I think you guys might already know this one, but I went to.
Like, why do you kind of look like that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it was Christmas Day at night, right? So morning we got up, we opened some presents as a family, and then my aunt was in town, so we were drinking, and then at around like 7, we were like, hey, let's go to the bar.
Mm.
And so we went, and we didn't think this through, but we, a group of a 6-person strong, happy family, walking into a local small town bar on Christmas Day, we weren't particularly welcomed.
Why?
We were catching, I don't know. We were catching like some side eyes.
That's where all the
Right.
divorced dads who can't see their kids go on Christmas.
Oh, really? I never thought about that, Hunter.
Seems to know a lot about
Yeah.
that.
That's the
Look at
I've
this
only been to that
creature. Did
bar.
you see that?
I've only been to
Yeah.
that bar 3
do it
times,
again.
and that was the first time in like 5 years that I've gone.
I
Is
went
the
the
other-
last time I went to a bar was with Dom, and we went.
I'd love to go to a bar with Dom.
We went in. This is a crazy night. I've told this story before, but I was living with Dom in San Antonio, and we drove an
Good
hour
start.
to San Antonio. Like we were like outside the city, but like on a ranch. And we go into the first bar. We're like, we're just gonna bar crawl for a little bit because I've never. That's the only time I ever went into a bar like as a 21 plus. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not a bar enjoyer, but I went in. We sit
Okay.
down. We both get a beer. We're drinking, and then Dom finishes his beer and he's like, "All right, let's go." So we go to the strip club
Oh,
and we walk.
second spot. We went to one bar, had one beer, then went to the strip club.
Yes,
Dom was not planning on
this is,
going to
this is
bars.
the crazy part.
Dom's goal was not to go to bars. I just think
we walk into the strip club. Dom he looks around and the lady at the front goes, it's a 3 drink minimum or whatever, and he's like, oh, how much are drinks? And she's like $5 probably, and he hits one of these, he goes and looks at the girls on the pole, and then he looks at me and he goes, let's just leave. I was like, holy fuck. I was like, okay.
he knew the roster.
When I
he knew
played
he didn't say it,
Damn.
but he knew the roster. He was looking for someone.
When Chastity wasn't there on GTA, I was out.
True.
Is that a strip club? Okay,
GTA?
thank
Then Dom wanted to sleep in his
Oh.
car.
Didn't Dom hit a deer that night?
That also happened. He wanted to sleep in his car in San Antonio, where it was 110 degrees every day, inside
Well,
the
not
car.
at night. It's a desert.
Well, yeah, but
This guy sounds unhinged.
we're gonna get hit with it in the morning. You know what I mean?
You'll wake
And
up.
I'm like, can we just fucking leave?
You hope.
And he's like, dude, I've had one beer. I'm tipsy. I'm like,
Wait. You went to one bar, had one beer,
That's all he could afford.
went to a strip club.
That's all he could
didn't go
afford.
in.
Dude, don't steal my fucking jokes.
That's all he could
Went to
afford.
Okay, well, went to a strip club, didn't go in, and then just slept in your car.
He couldn't afford
No,
the
that was
then-
He
that was
really couldn't. The only
this
reason why
was
he didn't
Dom's
go in
master plan.
wasn't because of his. Dom has an atrocious taste of women. So he would have gone in if he could afford the cover charge, but he could not. That was the only thing that's stopping him.
True.
He did not have
You should've
$5.
spotted
He
it,
did hit
Mamba.
a crazy lean to like inspect, but then he was like,
Yeah,
"Let's just
you're
go."
looking
But I knew it was
really-
because he was just poor.
He was looking. He's like, I only have $3. Is this worth it? Or do you think anyone? He looked and said, would anyone loan me $2 in here? Like that's what he was thinking. Not. And
He's gonna pull a fucking bill off.
yeah, he was looking. He was looking
Throw
for
it back in.
He was looking for the change that
That's
like they made it forgotten.
crazy.
Like that's all that he was doing. He wasn't looking because he was like inspecting the women. He was looking because he was just like it was probably just all a farce too. He's just like, nah, I don't even really want this anyway. So it's like fine or whatever.
I respect
Eventually,
it, though.
I just realized how have you guys drank that many beers in such a short amount of time?
So easy.
There's two
Watch
of them,
this.
Buggy.
Buggy, aren't you the resident alcoholic?
I wish.
oh, he's just going
She's
for
trying to be.
That was halfway full.
it. But then I convinced
Look at
Dom to
this
finally like
bird.
take us home, so he drove like an hour back, and then we were like 10 minutes from his ranch. Well, not his
His
ranch.
parents' ranch.
His parents' ranch, and then
His ranch.
we were going like 70
It
down
was
the
in Hidden
highway.
Valley, actually.
70 down the highway
Really?
at night, and I see this deer like run like right in front of us, and he fucking bonks it with the headlight on my side, and he fucking he
going.
cracks its skull. That thing's done. But then I'm like,
Oh my
dude, we should
God.
stop, and he's like,
No! Oh, okay.
thought he was getting
Sorry.
naked.
I've already seen Anti-Slender Body once. Never again.
Yeah, I'm pretty slender.
I looked back, didn't see the deer, went home,
Mhm.
slept good. Good night.
Fair.
Dude,
I ate a raccoon
these stories
once.
are crazy.
Okay, Buggy, now you give us. Buggy, this is your show. Give us
True.
a story.
I'm chilling. I mean,
Ever
I
had
don't
a
think I
crazy-
have- I don't
ever
think
had
I've
a
lived
crazy
enough.
Customer? Ever got any crazy customer stories at Domino's in Chicago? You don't live in Chicago, I don't think, but
Oh my gosh, she's in Louisiana.
Oh no, Murderville.
I'm not in Louisiana.
I don't know these.
I am nowhere near.
I don't know these states.
What you know about Biloxi, Missouri?
What you know about? I'm sorry.
Whenever you guys get sliced deli meats, what thickness are you going for?
I've never done it before.
Some solid thickness, but not too thick.
5/8 of an inch.
Girth.
5/8.
Girthy.
That's good.
Girth.
That's good.
Maybe if I'm
Girth.
feeling adventurous, 11
5/8?
16ths.
For me, it depends on the type of meat, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I get pre-sliced little plastic packs. I don't know what thickness they are. But I go to a Target that's like got like I'd say 300 square feet of grocery store.
Hmm.
That's what I do all of my shopping in. And it's unless I go to the liquor store. That's pretty much it. Or the dispensary.
What's your go-to?
I can't wait to
girl?
get drunk with you.
What? Two people talk to me at once here. I gotta get a rehash.
Buggy said she can't wait to get drunk with you, and I don't know.
Oh wow. Okay.
What'd
Just
you
out
say,
me like
Momo?
that.
But also,
You're just
who?
loud.
Is it? Do you want to get drunk with Owen or do you want to get drunk with me and Mamba? Because
It's
you're chilling.
me.
Just like you came
we
to Texas
can all
and
get
could have
drunk.
got drunk with us,
No,
but
the
then you
reality
didn't come.
is too.
So.
Buggy just likes to get drunk. That's it.
I do, as I can't smoke. Like, what else am I gonna do?
Why
Coke?
can't
Why can't you smoke? What the fuck are you talking
I had the
about?
worst trips on
Oh.
marijuana.
Train.
Okay, then smokes. Okay.
Same.
Shrame.
Feel that. Feel that, sis.
Get some cigarettes in your system.
Nope, that makes it worse
I
for
don't
me.
smoke.
No, not at the same time.
Anti-smokes.
It does
Oh.
make it. Anti's a fucking Frenchman, dude.
I remember
don't-
smoking that cigarette, bro.
Which one?
The first one. You just. I remember I took it out of your hand. I was like, if you're just gonna waste it, bro, I'm just gonna take this. Because I remember it might not have been your first one, but there was one point where you were face down on the table, just like And I was like, I'm just gonna. That's just mine.
I do
now.
not remember that. I'm not gonna lie.
I hate
wasn't-
seeing a cigarette go to waste, bro.
That's based.
It brings a tear to his eye.
Yeah.
Who bought cigarettes for you to smoke?
All I know is like I took a drag every time one passed around.
It was me and Owen.
Oh,
Owen and I.
Is Owen-
Thank you.
Owen brought 2 packs.
You probably get crossfaded because I've done it once and it was pretty okay.
you'd be
But-
alright,
And then
probably, or not.
Maybe.
We
It's
got
got to be
another pack of
70,
liquor.
70%
No, I'd be
drunk,
jelly. I would
30%
not be
high.
able to like move
No,
my
I was-
body at all.
My
You couldn't do
my
the Macarena?
my mixture.
Not even the Macarena.
So there's been some times where I've been like completely fine crossfaded, and the other times where I'm like, this is 10 times worse crossfaded. So it's like you have to.
Well,
Gotta hit
crossfading
that
like
4
shuts your
shots to
fucking
1
body
pull
down.
ratio.
I just have to. Well, weed just in general is just always a 50-50 for me. So it's like-
Literally. Well,
and I hate it.
36.
Yeah, I have.
37.
I have more.
It's
bad
around
trips than
100 for
good.
me. I'm always having a good time. Maybe you
You
just
got
did
that
You're
too
liquor
lucky.
much.
swag like
Maybe you
that.
just did too much, you know?
No, it's all. I always tap out at like 2 because I know that like I'm a fucking.
Okay,
lightweight.
well, how about you take a 10 milligram edible and then we'll see
No.
how you do.
No, because
10 milligram. Okay.
I took one bite out of an edible.
5 milligram edible.
I took one bite out of an edible, and I was convinced
That
that,
might be
my
good.
girlfriend was trying to kill
I always
me.
got 25. Oh, same. Oh my god, literally. I thought my boyfriend was gonna kill me. I was so freaked out. It was the time when his eyes were like turning into like a cat and they like turned yellow.
Yeah,
And oh my god, I thought he was gonna
I
chomp
think
on
your
my
shit
neck.
was laced, Buggy.
Buggy,
No,
yeah,
I
he's
was
got
like,
he was up the fucking
fent.
fed.
but my
You
my
got the
girlfriend
faint
took
card.
she took the same thing. My girlfriend is now my wife, by the way. And she
You got the wizard pack.
I remember we ordered like a pizza, and
Oh my god, don't
and
get me
she's just
started
like
on ordering a
she's just like,
pizza.
let me get a knife
Back
to
to
cut the
Domino's.
pizza with. And I said, no, maybe I get the knife. Maybe I do that. Because I convinced myself that she lured me to my parents' house that she had no idea existed. Like she didn't know where this place was. She lured me there in order to kill me. And I was just like, I'm not taking any fucking
Ooh.
chances. And then
Fuck that.
when we went to
You guys are really selling the drug experience.
So I'm actually a pretty good trip sitter.
It's only that bad for some of us.
I'm a pretty
I
good trip
love
sitter.
weed.
This one time, this is the first time I did shrooms.
I
and
wish.
My friend,
I tried it so many times.
My friend was not having a great time, and so me, being the good friend I am, I sprinted across the basement and then tackled him into the couch.
Mm.
And then he started freaking out.
you should have taken
And
him
then-
to like a porch and be like, you can fly. You remember, right?
That reminds me of that one video
That's
of like the
fucked
dude
up.
fucking tripping out, and then there's a guy in like the SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's
inflatable
exactly what I was
costume.
thinking of.
Just fucking, like, goes crazy.
See,
that
friends,
video is funny as fuck.
same interlocked memories of
You know,
of
actually,
knowledge.
in Ann Arbor, there's a shroom bar. So if you come here, I could get you some
Is
shrooms.
it legal?
Yeah, in Ann Arbor it is. You-
How the fuck does that work?
You have
it's,
to
well,
stay
it's like
there.
it's the same way
You are
that
not
like
leaving.
weed's legal on a state basis, but not a national basis.
federal.
Like it's
So it was
legal
just
on a
dictated by like the city council that it was.
Yeah,
so
like,
like if
they
the
can't
FBI
use, like,
came,
state-
you're fucked. But if the cops came, you're fine.
Mm.
yeah.
No, it would be like the Michigan State Police versus the Ann Arbor Police. Ann Arbor Police can't do shit, but the Michigan State Police could probably
I don't think the state,
Yeah,
are the
so-
state police
arrest
federal.
you.
No,
It's
But they're
it's
state-
not- it's
but
state by
it's
state.
illegal on a state level. I'm pretty
Ah!
sure, but it's illegal on
Too many politics.
Guys, what are we? The Hassan Abi podcast, or are we the Yab Squad
Don't get me
podcast?
Thank you.
Why are there women in my video games? Sorry,
Fucking.
sorry. The beast.
Whenever you guys
within.
play,
That's why I don't
do you
disclose
choose
that I'm
a
a
woman
woman.
character or a male character?
I choose
Woman.
a man. Unless I want to
Real
look at
Mamba.
their butt.
I like to stare at the
What?
boobs.
Yeah,
If she's ugly, then man.
yeah. We're allies.
My worst acid trip
come
I
on,
ever
bro.
had.
You telling me you never picked the male character and just look at his?
Ah,
Never
Yo, and
mind.
I'm not gonna lie, the Call of Duty grunts and like zombies is
See,
crazy.
I knew it. They are.
The zombies grunts, or like the grunts they make when they knife the zombies?
It's like
What'd you meow, bro?
I was trying to. I didn't know what the sound was gonna be until I made it. Okay.
Becky never beat the freak allegation. That's all I gotta say.
I'm over it. What do you want? What do you expect from
Has
me?
nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
Rose isn't a freak.
Yeah, Rose isn't a freak. Rose is very kind.
She's
Well,
too
you're
kind
not.
to you.
I feel
She's
bad
too
making
kind
any
to
jokes
you.
about her because she's too
kind
nice.
to everybody.
I'll make a joke about her.
This one
What
time
kind
I
of
was
name is
like
a flower.
the first time we played a
Dude, that's
repo
fucked
and I
up.
like said
That's Rose you're talking about.
I'll wait. No, I'm sorry. First time we played repo and I like told her to stop talking like as a joke.
She talked about that later. She thought you were actually mad at her.
I realized I overdid it and that she didn't realize I was joking, but I did feel bad.
You know, I told her
never
later. I was like, he's
apologized,
just
so-
trolling, man. Like,
There's the one time where I said, the word, and then she left the call, and I was like, I hope she doesn't think that
What is the
I'm
word?
not like I could.
Yeah, Buggy,
What's
what
the
is
word?
that? Fill us in.
Could you elaborate further on what the word is?
some of
Spell
us
it
here
out
don't
for
know.
us.
She's only got the pass every other day.
That's,
How you feeling today, Buggy?
That's a fucking
You're tuning your
dude.
ancestors.
Oh my god.
2
Oh,
months
that's
ago, she'd be
crazy.
off it.
Nah, I didn't get that one. No, February.
One second, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking.
That's the only month.
Was that Black History?
Like,
No,
you
that
know.
was 1 month. No, that was 2
Yeah.
months ago. Black History Month.
Yeah,
Dude, I get
I
it.
checked the date
It's
first.
April now,
I
dumbass.
checked the date before. I was like, 1, nope, 2. 2 now.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's April
it's a-
Fool's.
Yeah, you guys are all a bunch
I only
of
get
fools.
half the month.
Did you guys get pranked today?
I
Only
did by
one person
TikTok
got
like
pranked.
8 times, dude.
I didn't sleep, and then I went to bed at like 11 o'clock, and I slept till like, what time was it? Like 3.
I saw a post that said the NBA was adding a 4-point line, and I ate that shit up.
How did that feel? When you
I
realized?
felt bad.
LeBron
it
is
felt
no
bad.
longer the GOAT.
I thought I was on top of it all, and then I realized that I got.
What the fuck is the
My-
point of a 4-point line?
Yeah,
It's
he got
April
got.
Fool's,
Dude,
Hunter.
he got.
He got. We were talking about getting got.
We're pranked.
I saw a bunch of things today about the 4th Spider-Man movie coming out, and I don't know if it's real or
Which
not.
one?
I'm scared.
Oh, you
Well,
meant
you saw
the
it today,
MCU
man.
one?
It should be.
But like, what if
It pr-
the real thing?
Well, I think he's gonna be in the new Avengers movie, right?
I think so. But
I don't really know anything about that movie because
Wait, who's your favorite Spider-Man? All of the actors.
Yeah, that's a good
and stuff?
question. Actually,
Oh.
you definitely have an
6th
answer.
time we've answered this
They-
on the podcast.
they all have their own things. Tobey Maguire.
I like
Okay,
Tobey
I got a
Maguire.
better question. What's your favorite villain out of all the movies?
Oh,
Thanos.
Doc Ock is probably the best one.
That
Yeah,
what?
out of the
Being a pussy?
he was only in the original trilogy. I mean, he was in the new one, but that was, he was from the
But like that,
just him.
that like the.
What
the
about
second,
Willem Dafoe's
the
Green
second
Goblin?
movie in that trilogy
What
was
is that?
it's just so fucking crazy. So it's like
Yeah,
he's the best one.
they
Spider-Man,
definitely had the
Spider-Man,
best villains
Spider-Man.
in the first trilogy.
Where's the Iron Man love in
Yeah, I
this?
do like Doc. I like the Doc one.
I think
I hate
mean,
Green
Willem Dafoe-
Goblin. Fuck that name.
You
No,
don't-
they show Green Goblin
Wait.
like in his like true form in like No Way Home though. Like
Yes.
don't- you
Oh my
don't-
god, that was so tripped.
you don't
like
realize how strong that motherfucker is until you see fucking like Spider-Man like fucking throwing his hardest punches at this motherfucker and he's
ultimate manipulator right there.
laughing in his fucking face. Ugh.
I thought that, like at the end he stopped holding back for a little bit and he beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, but
Oh
he
my
was
god,
still
I was just
laughing
like
his face,
in this
bro.
dude, watching that in the theaters was crazy. It was just
Same.
like, damn.
It was just me and my dad too. Like my dad knows nothing about this shit, and I begged him like, or I didn't beg him. He wanted to do something with me. I was like, dude, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
hello.
I saw Endgame in the theaters opening night, and that was
Yeah, I
pretty
saw.
crazy.
I don't think it was
That
opening
was
night,
pretty
but it was
crazy.
like opening weekend, and
Yeah, mine was probably opening weekend too. It was a Friday,
It's
but
so
so it
sick,
probably was. I don't know.
just like the screams,
was-
bro, where people are just like Like it gets you on the edge of your seat, bro. When you're sitting there and you're listening to
movie
everyone.
theaters are all. I love movie theaters.
I also
think
watched
people wanna
Into
appreciate
the
it.
Spider-Verse, or the second movie for
Across the
the
Spider-Verse.
Across
Yeah.
the Spider-Verse. That Spider-Man movies. They're consistent.
Mm.
Did you count those in your consideration of the favorite villain? I guess they don't. Their villains
Well,
aren't that
So
they're got good villains, but
with Across the Spider-Verse, I mean, with those ones, like those villains are good, but they're not developed as much as like the other ones are.
yeah,
Because like with the
I mean,
first
isn't-
two Across the Spider-Verse,
Miguel's
movies,
got a backstory, right?
yeah, but he's not really like the villain. If you think like if anything, the villain in
I guess
in
that's
that
true.
story is technically Miles. Think about it.
Reaction face.
reacting.
I never thought about it like that. Here we are.
Because he's
Learning.
he's the anomaly, and he's trying to like break everything.
An enemy.
I mean,
Yes, the
yeah, that's
enemy,
true. And he created the villain in the movie
Yeah,
too.
so, like if anyone's the antagonist, it's him.
That's
What?
cool and all, but Owen, could you please take your shirt off?
Yeah. No. Yeah, maybe next time, little bro.
I guess I will.
Oh, I
Just
actually want to talk
Views
about
Someone
this.
wants to see that buggy.
She did
Actually,
what on
okay.
our podcast?
She took her what off on our what?
I think calling somebody lil bro is like one of the greatest insults that I've ever heard.
Dang,
The
and
amount of
Anti gets
rage-
that shit all the time.
The amount of rage that it fills me with when somebody calls me lil bro, oh my god! And I'm assuming it works at the same on everybody else. Like that's
I've been using Lil Pup a lot. Lil Pup a
Lil
lot more.
Pup. That sounds pedophilic.
What up, Lil Pup?
He just
Is that what furries
carries
call
that.
each other?
He's just like,
Little
yeah.
puppet.
So what if it
Little
does?
puppet.
It's funny though, right?
You know, as long as you rock it with confidence.
Mine is good boy, because like,
I hate that.
That
Oh my
does-
god,
that
it
does
makes me
also
so
hit.
mad.
like yo, come here, good boy.
Ah,
The thing is, though, I kind of like
Who's a
it.
good boy?
huh?
What?
It sounds like somebody said something.
That's weird.
Dude, my
Ghost.
one coworker. This has nothing to do with like that weird shit, but like my coworker the other
I was
day,
about to say the weirdest shit you've ever heard.
he's like the shittiest worker ever, and like he knows it.
Those are the
Everyone else knows it. Dude, he was sitting in the office with us one day, or I was sitting in the office, and he was just not working like as he usually does, and he comes in and he goes, yeah, so these guys keep on telling me that they're not hiring anyone full time at any of the positions, and yet they keep on hiring new people. And I just start fucking cracking up because obviously they're fucking just not hiring you, bro. They don't want you there. Well, I thought that was funny. Anyways, guys,
It is funny.
I'm whipping.
He's got to. I think at least 50% of a job, though. I kind of vibe with this guy that you're talking about. That doesn't exist in my world. I think like 50% of any job should be like trying to not do your work. You know, like really,
Fight the
a
man.
job is trying
Dude,
to
I
do
wish
as
I had
little
whatever
work as
Rose is
possible.
working, because hers sounds like so great.
The less
Yes.
work I do, the better. Like when I go to my job, I got this job after the last podcast, so I'll fill you in. I do catering. When I go to my job, my number one goal is to do nothing. I hide in the corner. I always have a rag in my hand so that when the manager asks people to do stuff, I start wiping something. Okay, it's a signature move of mine. And I like to sit in the freezer because nobody ever goes in the freezer unless they're.
How much you get paid?
stop pocket watching, Buggy.
I forget.
What's that mean?
It's about 19 an hour.
That's pretty good. I don't know how.
What's minimum wage?
19?
You know?
Yeah,
$19
little bro. You hear that, little bro?
Every hour.
What's
I'm
minimum
going
wage?
to come to Michigan.
Well, the thing is, though, the reason the pay's so high is one because it's a
What's
student
the
job, so
reason?
well, I'm actually explaining the reason. You know how I said,
No, I
here's
thought-
the reason, and then
No, you said Weason.
What do I?
Okay.
What do I cut in?
So, the reason is that don't in this city the rent is really high, so you need more money. It's two reasons. One, it's a student job, so I think they bump the pay up a little because they want to help students out. And two, the cost of living in Ann Arbor is like egregious, so they got to pay you more so you can survive.
Why is the rent so high?
Communist.
Well, it's because it's a college town, right? So there's like
no
30,000 people here that need apartments within like a reasonable distance of the college, and there's only like 20,000 apartments, so they kind of
just build more.
Sounds like the Soviets.
They actually are. I wish if I was going here like 5 years later, I'd probably save like $500 in rent, and I'd probably get a better apartment. Even though this is a pretty good apartment, I won't lie, but. Because they're building like a giant one that's about to be finished.
Where?
They're building that way. down Fifth Street.
Was that north?
And then one like right across on East Williams Street.
Yeah.
They're building a big one, a pretty big one too. And then they're building a new, I think it's a new dorm actually, down on Stadium Drive. There's just that way.
Just triangulating the position right now.
Yeah.
So.
You have one more point. Can you do that?
Oh, let me think. Oh, they just finished renovating. They finished renovating Z Place, which is that way.
That's one. That
also
one's
on
that
East
way.
Williams. That's
I think it's that way.
A bomb
they added
in your
like a bunch of apartments
right
to it.
Good job, buddy.
So yeah, if I was going here like 5 years later, dude, the rent
You're
would,
going
I
on the
think, would
dark
be a lot
web.
more manageable. But
By the way,
what you gonna do?
Is everybody ready to get their $5,000 Doge stimulus check?
You think that's true?
Is that right?
No.
yes, I'm buying a. I'm buying a goddamn.
The U.S. is making a strategic Doge reserve.
I'm gonna
What
go
the fuck
see if
did
this
you just
spaghetti's
say?
done.
Was that
I'll be
English?
back.
A strategic Doge reserve.
Oh.
They're gonna. Yeah, it's big.
No,
What the
I
hell's
think
Buggy
that's
going?
a little bit silly. But
No, I don't think they're not actually doing. They wanted to make a Bitcoin reserve, but I don't think they're actually doing.
I mean,
it.
a lot of countries do that.
No, but the thing is about those countries is that those are countries with surpluses. We don't
Or
have a
their
surplus.
dollar
That's
is worth
Norway
nothing.
does one. Saudi Arabia does one. Basically, all the countries that are like super oil rich do have one. It's what people do with like their extra money.
So does like El
We
Salvador.
don't have extra money. We go like trillions in debt every month. So it doesn't work.
Well, we're working on
National
that.
debt at right now.
Only like $20
We're working
trillion.
on
That's not even that much.
Yeah, do your part. Get a job so you can take your taxes.
Make sure you
Take
pay
money.
your taxes so that we can pay off the
I don't know
20
why I'm
trillion debt.
Guys, Buggy's just standing at the top of the. Oh, she's gone now.
Yeah, Buggy's standing at the top of the pyramid for sure.
Hmm.
No, she was just standing at the top of the stairs, like just the top stair. She just stood there.
Oh, I
For
thought
so
you were saying
long.
she was like she got lost. That
She did.
happens.
She was just like Sims canceled on her or some shit. I don't know.
One time I got out of bed on the wrong side and I couldn't find my way out of the room.
Your
Okay,
bed
for,
is
like,
against the
a
wall.
little
How'd you
while.
do that?
It's only one way.
In my when I was living in my parents' house, my bed's not against the wall.
Why do is that like an older generation thing that they put the bed in the middle?
We
Because-
have a partner.
Well, when you have a partner,
Oh, I'm
yeah, kind of
retarded.
foreign to
Yeah.
us.
before
yeah, that's
before
why.
our bed was against the wall, and we would have to crawl over
Yeah,
each
no,
other.
that makes so much more
So-
sense.
It's all coming together.
Now I understand.
And it makes more sense as like why master bedrooms
understand
are
it now.
so much like more symmetrical than other ones because yeah.
Yeah.
Because like why is there an outlet perfectly in
sense.
between this window on either side?
You guys have beds?
We get a room tour, Hunter.
Where do you sleep? Do you have a bed?
Did it?
He showed his bed right next to
Me?
his trash pile.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trash pile.
Show him your trash
I
pile,
kicked it
Hunter.
over before on accident. It's actually not that bad right now. There's like one cup.
No, there was not just one cup.
Look. Okay. Oh yeah. A pot. A plate.
Wow, that's so. I would never let my desk get that dirty.
Look. Two Powerade bottles. Half full. Half full cup.
Apple
Look
cup.
what I bought. Here's my bed. It's
Oh, okay.
don't.
Look how big his room is. He got deer heads.
Yeah. What else you want to see?
He's got a bear. He's got a real bear pelt down there too.
Oh my god,
that's
is that me? Yo, aw.
And then there's this creature.
Hey.
The
You can
cat.
tell that's spice because it's not like really fat.
Yeah, no, the other one's fucking massive.
It is.
Well, it would break the desk if he was.
Big
if
Wait, can you go get it? Can you go get the large one to show?
I found out today that when
Cat.
cats pant, it's because they're stressed.
Yeah, I found that out the other day too. Was it from a grooming video on TikTok?
Of a really fat cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watched the Dr. Disrespect video?
No, different kind of grooming.
Oh.
It was a mini lad video.
I used to watch Mini Lad, dude. That shit
Me
tore
too.
me up.
Well,
Chat.
That was like a.
Look at
I
the
was a big-
circumference of this animal.
Look at the
This is a cat that has its own
Hold it by the
life.
shoulders
and is
Put
a
it in
living
full
creature.
Nelson.
All right, get down.
Thud.
It's like a bowling ball.
Like a wreck. Right.
But yeah, that video, Mamba, was actually really sad.
Which one?
Because like the owners, the video we saw of them grooming that fat cat, because the owners they obviously are the reason it's fat, and then they were trying to put it down because it was too fat.
Even though they
And
made
it got rescued.
No,
It got rescued, thank God. But
it was just fat, so they were like, "Well, we can't take care of it, so let's just put it down, I guess."
Oh, that's stupid.
So people are dumb. I mean, I'm at the point like
I mean, some people just don't have the same people just don't care about animals, and they have animals.
I
It's
care
sad.
about my animals, but I'm also like the type of person like my parents, for example, like a lot of our dogs got sick, got cancer, or like some kind of like sickness, right? And they would spend thousands and thousands of dollars to like get medicine, do shots, do like all this kind of things. I would not do that.
I don't think I would do it for a cat, but I think if it was like a dog that I raised from like being a puppy, then I would do it.
So let's say it was an 8-year-old dog. Would you do it?
There are
Maybe
socioeconomic
like
factors
5.
that go into this.
Maybe. I mean, honestly, like at a certain point, like, you know, like these age caps are
I mean,
like
yeah,
10 to 12 years old, right? So it's just like if they're 10 to 11, like, or even like 8 or 9, like, is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean,
Hey.
like
it's part of
Is
being
the
a
animal
responsible
fucking-
pet owner is to put it down when it needs to be put down.
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
like,
Why would I make it like, because they don't have a choice. Like if I had cancer, right? And I had potentially 5
I'd
more
wanna be
years
put
left to
down.
live, and I had the choice between like treatment that could potentially, like some Walter White shit, right? Like where it could potentially like make my life go for another 1 or 2 years beyond that. But what are those 1 or 2 years if you're doing nothing but being sick and on medication and can't do anything
Yeah.
with it?
I mean, I was in high school. I did youth in government, and I wrote a bill. It was like a fake bill, you know, but it was a bill.
were you banning cancer?
Where it's for no, yeah, banned cancer and pain. Actually, it's very heroic. No, I was to legalize youth voluntary euthanasia for people, and I won best bill.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a
That's a
thing. I
whole
mean,
damn
like some
thing.
places do have it.
Canada's got it.
Yeah, Oregon's got it.
Switzerland's
got it. They got the death pods.
Switzerland,
Dude, they got the
Switzerland's
fucking
chill, man.
Futurama like telephone booth where you.
Hunter wants to
pay
move to
nickel
Japan, you know,
kill
because he's a white boy.
Oh what?
I want to move to
Yeah,
Switzerland a little
buddy.
bit. I do love America, but Switzerland is cool.
Switzerland is
They got-
the
so
the
you're
U.S.
like-
of the.
I would want to live in
EU.
Switzerland for sure.
You don't want to live in
I would.
Switzerland. I wouldn't want to live in Switzerland if you were there.
Owen, glue.
No, I'm sorry. Shit. Wait, 1 second.
The goal is to stay as far away from you as possible.
Yeah,
Doggy.
I'd be chill living in Switzerland.
Well, you're failing at that because I'm just 3 hours away, brother.
And come find me. Pull up.
I will find
Dude,
you.
what if we all got a little commune somewhere?
We've had this idea before.
No, I don't really
Okay.
feel comfortable in a
The
Columbine.
ranch.
That's not
No,
bad.
that's not
Yeah.
actually what I said.
Who would do it?
I would go.
you
Jace.
and Jace.
Or you.
No, Reese and Dom.
The call is coming from inside the house, little bro.
Bro. You're saying I would do it when Dom flagged everybody with a loaded
dude,
shotgun.
I'm on Dom's side. I'll say it. You guys have reacted.
Dude,
it would be one thing if he flagged one person.
He didn't flag
12 people.
We
He
were
only
all
flagged
standing
it
there
'cause you
as
tried
he
to
walked in,
grab
and we
it.
were like, "Yo,
tried to
Dom's
grab
here." He goes,
Angel tried to grab it. No, Angel tried to grab it and he pulled away and then it pointed at you guys because Angel
No,
tried
"That
to
is
grab
not
it.
what happened."
He grabbed it. After
that's
he
what Dom
pointed at
said.
Everybody,
Why did Dom lie?
because Dom was fucked up already.
Dom, I'm telling you, this is what happened.
It's on video.
He walks in with the shotgun on his shoulder.
Men can't even be drunk and wield firearms anymore.
He walked in with the shotgun on his shoulder. We all got hyped because Dom's here. We're like, "Yo!" He goes, "Yeah, what's up?" That's word for word.
It'd be in like, hold on, just give me a second here.
No way you got the fucking
This
video.
motherfucker sound crazy.
He is.
I think you and Dom would get along.
What we munching
really
on,
well,
Buggy?
I don't think Buggy
Yeah,
would be
they
in the
would.
server if Dom was in the server.
I think they'd get
So
along.
what?
It's
don't think
basically
you know me.
Spencer, but not. It's basically Spencer. Spencer said the N word.
Dude, can you please finish this video? Oh my god.
Pay me.
What video? Shout out.
The first meetup.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
How
I'm
you
just saying
doing
I'm
that?
down.
Buggy, you can
Yeah,
drive here in
we
an
can tell.
afternoon.
You can tell.
You could stay with Jace.
That haircut. Sorry.
Can you share me the link for this so I can like look through all of it?
No.
Please?
I don't get it.
Oh, it's got to be this.
How much do you think an Airbnb and Adrian would cost, Hunter?
I gotta look it up right
Nobody
now.
wants to go to Adrian. It would be like $5.
Yeah.
But Adrian's the best place in the whole wide world. They have a Frickers. And you guys have never been to. Buggy, do you know what a Frickers is?
$50 wings.
Nerd. What are the frickers?
I think all the Frickers
hold
are in
on, hold on.
Ohio, and then there's one in Michigan. But there might be one in, like Indiana. Have you ever heard of it?
Hold on.
There is
You guys,
actually there are places in Adrian.
you guys got to.
Well, yeah, there's places
Hold on,
everywhere.
Let's settle this
It's
once
like
and for all.
$100 a night.
You know what we probably could do? Airbnb on Devil's Lake. Then we just got to bring a boat.
Here, check this out.
Yeah, there's one.
I'm sure
for
my parents would let me
$129
borrow
a
the
night.
boat and bring it all the way to Devil's Lake.
Yeah, okay, dude.
I'm sure they'd be very chill with that.
Let me know if y'all are
There's
watching.
some in Onstead. Wait, there's one like
I'm
right next to my
watching.
house.
Oh, I'm
Bro,
watching.
wait, your house is an Airbnb?
Hey,
I'm watching.
Owen.
No, there's one like down the
Angel,
street.
hey.
Okay, I'm watching.
Anti.
I'm analyzing.
Anti.
I'm gonna give a fair and honest review.
Are you ready?
Is this your wait, Buggy, is this your first time seeing Dom?
Yeah.
Look at
Oh,
that.
you're in for a treat.
Right. For me editing, this is at 3:32 of image 1522.
Huge.
Bad word. This is my boy. He's the cameraman. Hey, can I get a shout out to my boy?
Take off your. Take off your shoes.
Take off your shoes.
Dumb.
That could have happened to
Directly at my
anybody,
skull.
dude. Dude, that could have happened to anybody. I would have done that.
Why?
Why are you an apologist for this man?
Because I like him.
He just misses
What
him.
qualities do you like?
He's funny. He's got a mustache.
It's funny that that's not how I remember it though.
Yeah, that's not how I remember it either.
I remember us all like standing in a semicircle,
Yeah,
and
and
he
then
like
yeah.
went across.
I think that's just the story. History writes itself, right?
Victors write the books.
Well, I was the
That
only
is
one who
true.
got flagged, and I want to press charges. So
It would be one thing if it was unloaded, but it was chambered.
So let
that
me-
was also
It was-
crazy.
it was-
So
He
if I
had a bullet-
pointed,
he had a round
unloaded,
too.
and
Dude,
cocked
that's
gun at you, you would
scary.
freak out.
Yes.
I would have been screaming.
Okay.
It's kind of.
You
I
would
guess
not
I
have
was
been
just
tired.
fated than a hoe because that like goes.
You were sitting in the chair like.
You know what, Buggy? Here's
That
what you
goes
should do.
against
You
like
should come-
every, especially
you
at
should come
that time.
here
Like that
for
was
hash
crazy.
bash.
That's fresh out, bro. And
You know what
you were
hash
like,
bash is?
Like that's like the type of shit
I
that like
know.
I would have beat somebody the fuck up for like 3 months before
We're having
that.
two conversations here. One sec. Never mind.
Yeah, okay, so my boyfriend has concerns about me like meeting up with you guys because he's like, you don't know them.
You can come here too.
So, well, he doesn't want to.
Oh my god.
So I'm just saying, I'm bringing pepper spray, and if stuff happens,
Bro,
you're
you
getting
Tom's not
pepper
gonna
spray.
be there.
yeah, I mean, you don't have.
Do you think pepper spray's gonna stop anything?
If it makes you
Yeah,
feel,
not in the.
if
That's
it
weird.
makes you
Huh?
feel
Get to
any
the-
safer, Buggy,
That's weird.
my wife came on the last one, and she also
Actually,
went to the
please
meetup.
do bring pepper
Nia
spray.
came on
I've
the one
always
before
wanted
that.
to
Yeah.
be pepper sprayed.
There's always been one girl there, always.
And they've been safe.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you guys don't give off like dangerous vibes.
And the
I'm just
only
gonna
one-
say
Reese
that.
isn't
Like,
there anymore. Dom's not there anymore. We're good.
Wait, has anybody, Mamba? Did you ever get like pepper sprayed
He
in
had to.
basic or anything?
He had to get fucking
Like that, anything
fucking,
similar?
like, gas.
I got
Get, like,
gas.
tear
we
gas
got,
or
you go into
something?
the gas chamber, yeah.
How bad is pepper spray? Or how bad is it?
I didn't
guess it's a
get pepper
different-
sprayed.
it's a
I got
different.
like
That's
Because
like
I
police
do.
It's
I
called-
want to
it's
get
called,
pepper spray.
Do that, bro. That's like the fucking the fucking level 10.
Yeah, we
dab.
should build our own gas. No, I'm not gonna say that too loud. My roommates.
no, I got a
Buggy, you're
CS
not
gas,
allowed in.
like the riot control gas, essentially.
Yeah. Tear gas.
I remember
Tear gas chamber. It's a
we,
very
uh,
Did it make you cry?
Yes, very much so.
Pussy.
We went in
You
and
fucking bitch.
you take your helmet off and you put it between your knees and you stand there,
Well, that's your fault, bro.
and then you have to.
Shit on, bro.
Well, they make you take it off, fucking.
Dude, I don't listen to them, bro.
I'm not letting a grown man tell me what to do.
And then you
What
have to you say the Pledge of Allegiance while your thing is off.
Can you
But
say it?
I pledge allegiance to the flag, and then that's as far as I got because the CS gas entered my throat.
CS2 gas?
Yep.
Oh,
And then you immediately just start coughing, and then they leave you in there for like 3 more minutes, and they're just like walking around. They're like, "You're a pussy," and I'm like,
And then they make you fucking flop like a bird.
"Yeah." And then they make you
the
put your
fuck?
mask on, and you like, and I'm like, "It's a little bit too late for this," and then you take it off, and then you walk out, and then you do the bird flap because you got to get like.
That's my favorite part of those videos, bro. It's just-
It's so dumb. There's like your snot is running out of your nose.
What's it
You're
taste
crying. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like imagine like a fire breather, like with the torch, and like I don't know what they put in their mouths.
cock.
Alcohol.
Shit.
Imagine he did that, but like your mouth was open. You know what I mean? Like he's like,
Okay, so
it's death.
yeah,
But and then you just
I've always wanted.
it lasted
to
for
be
like
pepper
45
sprayed.
minutes for me.
Owen,
don't worry, Owen. I think
I just
one day
wanted
you
to-
will be getting pepper
So
spray.
this
I
is good
usually
because
last, like, 2
Buggy.
minutes.
What is
Don't
that?
say that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Buggy's gonna bring the pepper spray, and then she can try it out on me, and then I can.
No, and me too.
And then this is
I
just-
kind of want to see it. You know,
I just want to know what it's like.
I
This is an
was
ultimate plot.
gonna be a police officer at one point in my life.
Oh,
I'm gonna do
That-
anti first.
took a
So
turn.
I'm also gonna bring a taser, and we're also gonna try that as well.
Oh damn.
You know
I've
what?
been
While we're
tased
at it,
before,
we'll bring a
too.
gun.
Not that
No, what
No,
we should
but-
do is get bean backgrounds and try that too.
Yeah, let's just put a massive bruise like right in the center of our
We'll
chest.
shoot.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna shoot Hunter in the
Kill you.
balls.
My older brother,
Yes,
I need-
I agree.
You're the one who likes to
Buggy
get
gets it.
stomped
That's
on.
where her camera is for me.
If we're
Yeah,
doing
but
beanbag
you're
What
rounds,
would you
I'll
rather
be the one
see?
who
If you got
shoots,
to, if you could rather,
so nobody gets their balls
you
torn
get
off.
3 options,
Maybe
Buggy.
me.
You can pepper spray Hunter,
I'll be
tase
sober.
right to
Hunter,
the balls.
or shoot him in the balls with a beanbag gun. Which are you picking?
Bad guy.
I think if you got hit
You're
in the
not worried
balls,
that- Be me.
you would not.
You're
be
not
able to
worried
have
that that's like
kids.
too
No.
far. You don't think that's too far
They're
at
just
all.
coming off.
Yeah.
Also, what is this? Let me just.
Huh.
That's been there for the last
readjust
hour.
my-
So
Yeah, I think it's just an old desk. It's got rust on it. But I shouldn't be in the frame anyways. So here it is. There we go.
thanks for that.
Oh,
Fun
you can see
fact.
my
It looked
laundry
cooler
pile.
before. Are you flexing, Buggy? Are you flexing on us right now?
No.
Crazy as fuck.
Sorry, I thought I could move that.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, what the fuck?
did you see that?
What's going on?
What the fuck are
There's a
you
ghost
doing,
orb.
bro?
What are you?
He's moving the can.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot.
No, I saw that. What the
Wait.
fuck?
Wait. Do that again. I wasn't looking at the can.
What the
Move the
fuck
can.
was that?
What, bro?
Am I doing that now? What the fuck is happening?
What is going on?
I'm so lost.
They're moving the can, Hunter.
What the fuck is going
No,
on?
I saw it. It moved. Maybe I'm seeing
This
it.
Ooh,
is
it's making me sweat all that effort.
Like schizo posting rampage.
Dude, no, that was crazy as fuck.
That's
breaking
the AC,
apart
you
the
fucking-
clouds with my
Oh,
mind.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh. That's not
You know that thing?
No, that's not
where
going
you
to
can-
TikTok, so.
You know that thing where you rub your finger on the wine glass and then it like goes like.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I was in Italy with my family, we had wine glasses, and my brother was like, I wonder if I can just, and it worked, and it just kind of, and so then I tried to do it, I couldn't do it, but then my sister tried to do it, she could do it, and my dad could do it, and it's just me and my mom left out, but everybody else was like going, and then the waiter comes back, and he's like looking at us like Mr. Beast, like a Mr. Beast reacts face. He had a Mr. Beast reacts face, and I was like, no way.
That was an
That's sick, man.
amazing
Story.
story, Owen.
That's the story. The point is, it's easier than you think. That's the moral of the story.
No,
is that
I love
it
learning
looks
about
really
your life
impressive.
little by little.
Yeah, well, I only
It's
let
about
you
the pieces
know a
we
little
put
bit at a
together.
time. Eventually, you'll have a full
to
story.
Italy.
Hunter has a pretty full story because no
Hunter's is he's fucking asleep.
He's a corpse.
Yeah.
Hunter, how are we supposed to know when you're dead when you always look like that?
The glow.
I'm sorry.
Cats will eat.
He's saying you need to go outside.
Hello,
Okay,
cat.
if the cats start. Oh, hey, is that Spice? Hey, Spice.
What? Look straight at the camera.
It saw me.
What are the odds, dude? Do you think
Hey.
it knows what a camera is?
Oh, it looked away.
Oh man,
Hey.
Staring into the light.
Oh,
Buggy, it
that's
can't
dumb
hear
as hell.
us.
I don't care.
I'll go get a cat after I piss.
Cat off.
Pissing
Oh,
again
second
is
plate of
kinda-
spaghetti.
Whoa, take an
Do not.
intermission. Well, this is what the people came for.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Take your shirt off now.
2 fat guys and a skinny guy.
What are you talking? Who? The
Well,
cat.
it's you and Hunter. It's you and Hunter, and then it's me.
Well, you said 2 fat guys and a skinny guy.
I know, yeah, you and Hunter, and then me.
Okay.
Yeah. He's probably gonna cut this part out now.
Nah, he will.
But yeah. So we can talk about anything we want.
We can still
So-
kiss.
I hate Buggy.
So, Mamba, did you ever see that thing about the sub? You saw this thing about the subterranean pyramid
Yeah,
structures,
I'm the one
right?
who told you about it.
Yeah, I thought so.
Did you look
Yeah,
it up?
it's
the
Did you see it?
witness.
I tried.
That's Destiny lore. That's Destiny.
It's hard to
lore.
find sources, which that's how you know it's true. But like,
True.
it is pretty crazy. Like, how do they not know what's down there?
The image
you,
that
it's-
I
what do
saw
you
of
think?
it was like 4
Yeah, it looked like-
pillars. and
Yeah, and spirals going down.
Yeah,
I saw the pictures.
which is curious, right? Because that, to me, what the fuck does that mean? You know
Boy,
what I
do
mean?
you know? Do you know all the weird like things about the pyramid?
Which weird thing?
It's a scale model of the northern hemisphere of the Earth or the southern hemisphere. It's a scale model of one of the hemispheres of the Earth to a scale. You know, because the Earth, I don't know if you know, the Earth is not a perfect sphere.
Right.
The Earth is like, and it's
Egg.
but yeah, the pyramid is a scale model to an integer scale. It's like the distance light travels in 2 seconds is the scale. Like that distance in meters multiplied by the size of the pyramids is a scale model. Also,
It's also lined up
Yeah.
through Orion's belt.
yeah, well that I believe because they knew stuff about space. Like they could look through the stars. But also it's latitude. I think it's latitude. It might be longitude, but I think it's latitude. whichever one goes up above the equator.
I think latitude is the up.
Okay, then its latitude is it's equal to like 5 digit points to the speed of light in the metric system. Which then it's like, but did they have the metric system? And it's like, I don't know. Where did we get the metric system from? Because I've looked it up and I've gotten answers, but nothing's like super definitive. Like basically, the metric system is really old, right? The metric system is based off of, it's like some portion of the equatorial distance of Earth, so it's
the ancient Egyptians were way more complicated than we thought. Obviously, you know what I mean? Because even the idea of building that structure with the 4 pillars and shit, like that is just beyond our comprehension.
I wanna, if I'm ever like super rich, I'm going to Antarctica, and I'm finding stuff.
What kind of stuff?
You're gonna find a Gartha?
I'm gonna find the ice wall. Yeah, I'm gonna get over it.
Well, you know Admiral Byrd.
Blow it up.
You guys know Admiral Byrd?
Who was that?
He was a U.S. Air Marshal. I mean, not Air Marshal. He was a U.S. Air Force someone, and he was well respected. And he flew to Antarctica because the bad guys in World War II. I don't know if I can say them. They were really interested in Antarctica. So we sent someone to go check what they were looking at out, and then he came back. He was put in a CIA black room for 72 hours, and then he could never say what he found, and then he went insane and killed himself. So...
What did he see?
Did he kill himself, or did he kill himself?
No, exactly. Like, we're not allowed to know. He's never said.
I'm allowed. I allow you. Tell me.
Okay, my bad. Then,
yeah, he's Spider-Man.
Like, what's over... So I'm going to go check out what he found, I think.
I don't know. I don't know what's down there. Probably ice.
With that being said, like, do you think there's like some kind of like national treasure type shit, or like fucking like some fucking Transformers like Bumblebee, like fucking like ancient like machine type thing going on in the world?
No. I think that
but
aliens.
I think the ocean is a scary place. Yeah.
Same.
There's literally aliens in the ocean.
Thank you, Buggy.
No, there's not. That's not how aliens work.
Have you not seen that fucking...
How do you know how aliens work?
Because aliens are not from the ocean. They're from other planets.
But the ocean's almost like... The ocean's super big, so like there's gotta be like huge...
What if we're aliens?
But, believe it, all of the ocean is Earth.
What if we were exiled by our homeland and they just dropped us here?
What if we took over
this Earth? That's a theory.
We did.
Or we're a sleeper cell. What if we're a giant sleeper cell for an alien empire?
But they found earlier versions of humans though, so like they would have had to plant an earlier version of humans, and those humans weren't very smart.
Well, how do we know that history is real?
All I'm saying is Anti looks very suspicious right now.
That's true. He also has an oddly shaped...
They know too much.
He's calculating.
Oh my god, he's a lizard.
he's sending a message to the overlords. You gotta eradicate Buggy from Chicago.
Have you learned?
No, she's not from Chicago.
Orbital laser inbound.
I'm not in Chicago.
I know you're not in Chicago, but that's the closest
thing.
She's
in fucking Alabama, bro.
Oh, good point.
Or Georgia or some shit.
I mean, I can send one to Chicago.
Would you rather me say the exact city you're from for the internet? Would that be better?
Do you know it?
Washington.
I don't know it, but...
Buggy, can we talk about starting a GoFundMe so that you don't have a fucking McDonald's headset?
Her headset's not that bad.
What the fuck do you want, ho?
For whatever reason, sometimes...
Leave a comment below. Do you think Buggy's headset is good or... Nah.
Oh, and you need a new one too, bro.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
There's been times...
Yeah, it's trays.
Like whenever I first met Buggy, I thought her headset was shit. I don't know if it's just like because I got used to it, or if it's because it's just grown on me, or if it's gotten better. Yeah. But it sounds better than what it did when I first met her.
Well, a big part of it...
what I said. Owen needs to get a headset before you do, Buggy. His shit's booty cheek.
No, look, it lights up.
Owen, I can hear myself talk when we're in a fucking call.
You can't hear yourself right now, little bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
I can hear it whenever you get a fucking Discord message. I fucking hear it through your headset.
Is that where that's from?
No, that's from something. That's something else.
It's good bait though. It's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not all of us are made of money like you are.
You're the one who's talking about, oh, go get a job, go get a job.
Yeah, I have a job.
$19 an hour.
I spend it all on other things.
On what?
OnlyFans,
Like
all
what?
of it, every cent.
Who do you subscribe to, bro?
Don't look at me like
Rude.
that, Buggy. It's all dudes.
You could never
Still.
compete.
Somebody's got to uphold the market, the male
It's
market.
best. I'm gatekeeping.
You're gatekeeping.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm
what you said?
gatekeeping.
Is it
I'm
sketch?
gatekeeping.
Be honest.
They're underground OnlyFans models.
You know what's sad is like seeing the ones who sell like their whole thing for $3 and then be like, guys, it's on a 66% sale. It's like
$1. They do free sometimes too.
That too, and you're just like, that's
At
crazy.
some point you got to go get a real job, right?
Do you guys,
I'm giving away my nudes to everybody who wants them for free.
do you guys know that guy Caleb Hammer, the auditor guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
I've seen like this one girl who went on there and she's like, yeah, I do OnlyFans. She's like, how much do you pull in a month? She's like $50.
Dude,
Oh,
people
man.
on that show piss me off so much. Dude,
Same. Like I'm bad
they're
with
all
money,
they're
but
so
I'm not
like
that
out
bad.
of touch. Like,
Like at
To
that
be
point, just
fair-
be a stripper or a bottle girl or something. Work at Hooters.
amen, sister.
Slay buggy.
I don't think you can call her that.
I can call her.
What do you want to call
if
her?
she's okay with it.
I could call her whatever I want.
I didn't say that. Why would I say that? I didn't say that.
Look at this twist.
But dude, there's like,
That's good.
What's wrong with
I don't
you?
know.
That's a good twist.
What the fuck is
It's hard for
That's the
me.
type of shit I would be doing like during school.
Yeah, it's hard for me to criticize people for their financial illiteracy because I'm not exactly independent, but
You
like,
could
I
be,
can't. I wouldn't be that bad. I could survive.
If you're
And,
that
like, they-
down bad, that's what I don't understand. Is they're like so like I'm not gonna cancel Spotify. That's how I listen to music. Listen to music with ads, bitch.
Yeah.
You're poor.
like even I've been not poor and I listen to Spotify with ads for 3 months just because I couldn't be bothered to switch the payment thing.
And some people they're just like,
Okay,
I'm not
I
gonna
could never
cancel my Netflix.
I could never use Spotify without it being premium. But I can cut out like I don't need a streaming service. Like I like streaming services, but I could cut them all out and just watch YouTube.
I use
and I'd be
Spotify
fine.
with ads and YouTube.
you can always just do the Jolly Roger flag.
Just use an ad blocker,
I think
dumbass.
Spotify.
Ad
You
blockers
can't
don't
use
work.
an ad blocker on Spotify, dude.
Yeah,
That's not
they
how
do.
it works.
Mine still
Mine
works.
doesn't work. All of mine don't work. I've tried AdBlocker, uBlock. I tried everything. Doesn't work.
Now you Black Origin still works.
Nope,
for me,
haven't worked
so.
for me. No work.
Can you like make a? Can you like make a playlist? Can you like play a song without like putting it on a playlist on its own first, and then playing the playlist and hoping that it just plays the one song?
That's how Pandora
Sometimes.
used to work.
Because that's how I used to use Spotify. I used to have a Spotify playlist that was just that Charlie XCX song that I liked.
Who remembers
that I don't remember the name
iHeartRadio?
of. And I would just,
Oh my
it was
God,
just
yeah, I
that
do.
song, so I would play that, and then half the
just-
time it would play the right song, and then half the time it would play something else.
I would
I'd be pissed.
I
What am
wouldn't
that's
use-
like 6th, 5th grade type shit.
I wouldn't use iHeart. I use Pandora, and I used to think it was like Spotify, where I was just like, I like this song, and then it would just never play it. It would play music like it, but never it. And then I couldn't. You got
You know
two
what?
skips. You got 2 fucking skips.
That's crazy.
And that was
on
it.
Spotify, you get 6. You used to get. I haven't used non-premium Spotify for like 8 years, but when I used to use it, it was 6 skips. I don't know if it still is.
6? I didn't even know there was the limit.
I mean,
Yeah,
Shit,
I'm not. And
me
I'm free.
neither.
I'm free Spotify.
Haha.
I
Yeah,
also
so like
just didn't skip
Hunter,
whenever I didn't have
Straight
Pandora.
Hunter, do
box
you
is something
get
you have,
get
Hunter.
unlimited skips, Hunter?
I pay for premium.
Oh, well, then of course your ad blocker works.
I was talking about YouTube, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
Ooh.
I've never. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I like to
wasn't about to
support
talk
my.
about
Do
that,
you
but-
I'd
use
like to
ad
support
blocker
my
on the
favorite
Gap Squad
creators. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, Hunter.
Because if you do, it doesn't matter. We don't get monetized. So it doesn't matter.
Do whatever you want, guys.
My
Oh.
cat just fucking shoved her asshole on my computer fan.
No.
Get out of here! Why is he
Enjoy
going
that.
after it?
Yo! Okay.
Hunter's in trouble.
Guys, mute me. I'm kidding.
Gladly.
He's about to crash out.
Why?
You
Why
know-
would I?
Guys, what is your
Because you always
most
crash out.
like? What is the biggest crash out that you've had on like a customer service person that was valid, but you felt bad for later?
I've never crashed out on the customer. I've crashed out about the customer. I've never crashed out on the customer. So does that count or no?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, the worst I had, and I've told this story before. I don't know if you've heard it, but when I was working at Red Lobster, there was this woman, and she had a very thick Southern accent, and she wanted catfish fried hard.
How
Which
hard?
I didn't know. She specified
Rock solid.
quite hard. And I didn't know the term fried hard was a thing. So I had no idea what she was saying. I heard her say catfish fried, and then I couldn't really make out what she was saying because it was over the phone and she had a thick accent.
Maybe I
She
am
wasn't
magic.
great at talking on the phone, you know. She was old, so she was like out here probably.
She's out here for real.
And I didn't understand. And on top of that, I never put in. I was a bartender, so I would like never put in food orders unless it was a to-go order. And I would only put food in if it was a to-go order that somebody called in for, which was pretty rare. Honestly, it was like once every second or third shift. So I like didn't really know where things were. So that on top of the fact I couldn't hear her, it made it take like, I don't know, like 5 minutes when it should have taken like a minute. Right. And so she was getting
Is
mad.
that a crash out though?
No, that's not. This is the reason I crashed out, you fucking piece of shit. And then
You haven't crashed out yet though.
I feel like I'm. Okay.
He's building it up.
Gotta get context.
Building what
man.
up? He doesn't build bridges. He's not Tiller.
So basically that was the thing, is that I couldn't understand
Speaking
her,
of
and she was
Tiller.
getting frustrated reasonably, and I couldn't find the thing on the thing. I didn't know how to put in fried extra hard, so I just put it in and then told the chef like, hey, he said that to fry that extra. And then
Extra hard.
yeah, she showed up
Extra
and she
hard.
was like, she could tell it was me from my voice, and she was like not happy with me, and she was just took the food and she didn't tip, which like half the people that did to go didn't tip.
I don't
think
tip to
I don't know if-
orders.
Yeah. Which we would always shit talk us, the bartenders. We would always shit talk people that didn't tip on to-go orders, but then I barely tip on to-go orders.
I'll be honest, I didn't know you were supposed to tip to go orders
No,
until just now.
You never.
You don't
unless,
really- I don't think
unless
you-
they're making the food right in front of me, or I'm sitting at a table. You are not getting a tip,
Based.
and that's
Yeah.
even rarely at a.
Tip culture is so
I'm
bad in America.
If I'm at a Subway, I'm not tipping you, bro. That's a sandwich. That took you 5 minutes.
Subway has tips now.
Nah, I
They've
tip
always
my
had
favorite
tips.
Subway worker.
I
Like,
like-
she
I-
always makes my sandwich so good.
I tip them. If
I
they
almost
hook me
tip.
up.
I almost always tip just because
She does,
I want,
too. Like,
I
she be
want
getting that
to,
price
'cause
low.
it makes me feel better morally if I tip.
Oh, you're
Which
such
means-
a good person for fucking tipping.
No, it's just because I'm falling for the system, Hunter. I'm a sucker, okay?
yeah, no
But
shit.
because of that, I do tip most
you
of
suck
almost
a
always.
lot, dude.
I do a lot of that.
A lot
It's
of cock.
very common. Why would you say that,
Yeah.
Buggy?
I didn't say anything.
Dude, Bucky,
No,
you're
you
such a
know what you're hearing.
freak.
Buggy the fucking
Anyways,
antagonist every single time.
yeah, and then
Where's
You
the
say,
glue?
you say one thing and
and
society
then this is
just
what really
goes
pissed
crazy.
me off. After I went to my manager and I was like, dude, I could not understand her at all, and she was like, why not? It like, and I said it because she had an accent and she wasn't very clear. She said, well, it's not that hard. You're just answering a phone. You didn't have anything else to do. I was like, I didn't do that because that would have been weird. But I was
Pulling your
internally,
hair
I
out.
did want to like
Hit your hand.
internally, I did
Drop
kind
the
of like
ball.
want to grab her by the throat and like.
I make 100 grand a year.
Tell me about it. Like,
$100,000 a year.
If I could
dude,
be
I
fucking
almost
a
crashed
Joshua
out
Block
yesterday.
voice for the
Like,
next 10 minutes.
legit.
Well, Momo, I feel like since you brought that up, you have a story about crashing out on a customer. So, please.
Now, my crash out. If you guys know my crash outs, it's not like necessarily crash outs. It's just like fucking being
Yours petty.
just being a petty like fucking.
Yeah, like going nonverbal and getting breakfast on your own.
Okay, well,
What?
I remember that.
Hypothetically.
I mean,
Anti clearly doesn't.
if only some people got to eat that day. But I mean,
If only somebody had
You ate better than all of us. That's all I'm saying.
I was cooking.
But
I was cooking, so I couldn't tell you.
Some of us had to.
It was on everybody else but me and Jace who were cooking.
Some of us had to pay for it. So
You should have. I mean,
I'm lost.
Hunter wasn't doing anything. Hunter was sitting at the table, probably jerking off.
How do you remember the least of the
Why is he
trip when
always
you're the only one who was
What
sober?
the hell?
that's crazy too.
It has to happen. It has to happen.
Does have to
Okay.
happen. But so
Sometimes it's at the table. Sometimes it's in Mamba's bed. Other times,
Huh?
on the couch. Just
same.
leave it alone.
What's
Okay,
the wild?
Buggy,
Oh,
stop
no,
asking
actually, I won't say
questions.
that.
The only
I'll answer it, Buggy. I know what you were gonna say. No, I
I'll
don't.
answer it too. Anyways, this couch. So the craziest like it's not like I said, it's not even a crash out. It's just like me being a petty asshole and the customer not realizing it. And it was just like a guy who was just like he wanted to return something, and he was just like, he didn't have a receipt. He didn't have like the original payment that he used, and he was just like, I want this right now. And I was like, I can't do that, dude. Like my system, like the system doesn't allow us to do that. And he's just like, I bought original. I want Apple. And I was just like, okay, well, I can't do a direct exchange because an exchange means like you're getting the same fucking thing. And he kept going on and on and on. And I say, dude, I can't do an exchange. If you want, like, I can refund you, but you need a receipt or you need your original payment. And he's just like, listen. He leans up. This is an old ass motherfucker, by the way. He leans up close to me. He goes,
Oh, dude.
are we gonna have a problem here? And I go, if you want to make a problem, we can have a problem. And
Then you killed him.
he's just like, call a manager over. And this blood is lucky, bro, because like if this was 2 weeks later, I would have been a manager.
I thought you were about to do the spin move on him.
No,
like,
but that's why
hello,
he's
sir.
that's why he's so lucky. Because 2 weeks later, I got promoted to manager. But I got to call my manager,
Jesus Christ,
and luckily she's a bitch. So she comes up and goes, "Yeah, we can't fucking do that." So that's my favorite story.
Yeah.
You smell
I
like
couldn't
a dog.
I don't think I could be a manager because I can't like do that to people, even if they're like clearly in the wrong. I can't.
Love it.
It's
That's my favorite part of being a manager.
I love watching
people the fuck down.
I love watching other people do it.
Bro.
They are, and I love watching other people do it. But I couldn't do it. But you don't understand like we do. You don't face the same challenges we do from.
I don't.
Prejudice.
I deal with Karens a lot.
No, like
actually.
It's like one time every month.
you wouldn't get it,
you wouldn't
5 to
get
6
the-
days.
You wouldn't get privilege.
Where like I'm just so angry all the time, and like,
Yeah.
I don't think you get it, but it's all right.
Women go through phases like
like
because of their
luteal?
cycle.
I hate periods.
I'm just so ugly.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
I'd be such a bad boyfriend. I just love cuddles.
Okay, can someone get this guy out of here?
I'm trying, man. It's not clicking. But
No, on one day I had a bad call. This woman. I have some dumbass drivers. Like I'm not gonna lie, like they're stupid.
Why aren't you a driver, dude? That's the ticket in pizza.
I just got my car and I was already an insider, so and they're not gonna switch me
Fuck,
to insider
she's
or
fucking
driver because
insiding the fucking Domino's, bro.
She's giving out the codes, dude.
Oh
It's
my
over.
God.
So tell us why Domino's was instrumental in the assassination of JFK.
When
okay,
the goon talked
so
about this.
Please don't
Domino's.
interrupt her. She was telling us
Domino's.
a very interesting story that our viewers want to hear here.
What are you doing?
so
Me?
he's being a weirdo.
That's crazy.
Why
Hunter.
did you rope like that? Why is Hunter dressed like Caillou? Let's just be real for a second.
Damn.
Wait, Buggy.
Anyway, this one
before
was
you continue, Buggy. How many? Sorry, I'm just genuinely curious. How many people are still call-ins versus like online orders?
Like who calls the store to place an order?
Yeah, like what is like the percentage of like call-ins versus like online orders?
Well, since we got rid of the call center recently, it's been a lot more calls. I mean, it's still like majority online, and then there's some people dude, it's so annoying when people come in to order. It's like, why don't you already have
People
it done?
come
Like,
in to order still?
yes.
Hey, I appreciate
it's
that.
old
Okay.
fucks.
No,
If I was working,
and
those would
young
be my
people.
favorite customers.
No.
You know how much easy
No.
that
The
is.
only place
'Cause it's like
I
at the
would
end of the
ever
night-
walk in to order a pizza is at a local place. That is the only place. Any place that has an
Like,
app,
dude, it's so
like
annoying.
I'll do that instantaneously.
And they'll come in like on a busy day, and then we're like, so the wait time's gonna be like 45, 50 minutes, and they're like, what the
I'll
fuck?
sit right here.
What are you talking about? I always order here. What do you mean it's gonna be this long? I'm like, the fucking screen's full. What do you mean? Like, what do you want me to do about it? It's so annoying. And then
Well, why don't you
and then
push
there's
the
people
pizza
who come to
faster?
the drive-through, and they're like, can I get a? I'm
Well,
like,
you gotta
you gotta
drive
order
through,
online or
man.
in the lobby.
Why do you guys
Yeah,
even have
we
a
have-
drive-through?
Drive-
Yeah, why do you have a drive-through? Domino's.
pickup.
the
So
only
there's
pizza
carry out,
place-
pick up,
Oh,
and
fair.
there's curbside, which is curbside so fucking stupid because we have a drive-through. Like, why do we have to come out to your car when you can just pull up to the window?
Well, why don't you tell
Hello?
the people in the drive-through to just go to the curb and
For
they're the
curbside, that brings up a story. I there's a Wendy's right by my work, and I always on my lunch I always pre-order my lunch through Wendy's and through the app. And every single time that I order, even though I order through the app, like if you pre-order, it should be ready, right? But no, these motherfuckers always make me pull up in the drive-thru. They say, "We're working on your order. Just pull up and wait, and we'll bring it out to you." Today, they bring me a free keychain saying free Frosty with purchase, like the Frosty thing for a year, which is pretty sick. Just because they always fucking pull me forward, always good customer service. Anyways, continue, Buggy.
Yeah, the woman was complaining about not getting a salad, or she called back because one of my drivers had called her saying that we ran out of salad, like the one that she wanted. And so she called back. I picked it up. She's like, "Hey, I just had a missed call." I'm like, "Okay, let me see what they called you for." And then they told me, I'm like, "Okay, so we don't have this certain salad that you want, and my driver's already on the way." She's like, I was like, "Do you want a credit? Because we can give you a credit for your salad." And she's like, "Well, what are my kids gonna have with their dinner? Like, I need greens
Pizza.
for my kids. Standard. What are they gonna have?" It's like, why are you fucking ordering Domino's for your dinner and then expecting? Because the salads there don't even like have any nutritional value. Like, it's iceberg. I've been told.
fucking salad.
Nobody did until just now.
It's like
Domino's has like wings and stuff.
they have wings, tots, pasta,
You gotta explore that
Fucking
menu, man. It's impressive.
sandwiches.
actually.
We have
Wouldn't expect-
sandwiches.
The sandwiches
We
are
have fucking
fire.
sandwiches.
I always get the chicken bacon
Like-
ranch.
I'm trying to have a Dairy Queen burger.
CBR.
Also,
I fuck with a CBR.
Anti's grilled cheese or whatever that the fucking is burnt to hell.
Oh, man.
Dude, his mom made that.
Yeah,
That's fucked
his
up,
mom
Momo.
sucks at fucking cooking, bro. One
I'm
job.
not gonna
That's
lie. I
messed
made a
up.
TikTok
That's
like
messed
being a
up.
girl just flipping over the burnt side of the grilled cheese, but both of his sides are burnt. So it's like,
Yeah.
One time when I was working at Sesame Place, this lady called me racist.
Oh.
She was right.
She was right.
oh,
Um,
Yes,
oh,
indeed.
You
nah,
shook her hand.
her badass kids.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Nobody's ever read me so deeply before.
Dude, Red, rest in peace, bro.
GG.
Ref, do something.
Her badass kids skipped the line.
They were badass.
They were badass. They were little badass fucking running around. They hopped under the fence and they skipped the line. Now the ride was almost full, and there was some white devils walking in the back, and they went through the line properly. And I was like, okay, the ride's almost full. You got to wait for them to get on because your kids just hopped the fucking fence. And she's like, oh, so you're racist. And I was like, no, motherfucker. Well, I didn't say that part, but
Dude,
it was the animal.
You said something else. Nick, you fucking.
Dude, she says that shit just willy-nilly. It's crazy.
And then my manager was like, try not to be racist anymore. I'm like, what the fuck?
Try.
Oh, no, I would have crashed out.
It's not what she said, but that's
Did
what
they
she
actually
meant.
say try?
They said like try not to do that anymore. I'm like, try not to do what, motherfucker? Like,
were you in Texas at this time, or was
this was Pennsylvania? This was the first, or no?
Well, even
the first
if they
like
fired
real
all
job
the
I had, I
racists in
guess.
Pennsylvania, the economy would crash.
Dude, we should go to a Six Flags. Like,
nah, that shit's racist.
I think that'd be
now.
so
do that when there's Cedar Point.
I would get to a
You
Six
and I would have
Flags.
a bad time.
Why?
Racism.
For how?
From Six
Her and
Flags.
I are minorities. You know, we have to stick together.
Yeah, me too.
you know,
but at
I'm not
least
gonna
you could
lie,
be
I
like,
haven't
my
had a
parents are white.
racist encounter.
Whoa, Mamba, what was that?
No, he
Was that
lifted his
gesture?
hand
That was a
up
sign.
pretty
That was a sign.
crazy. I don't know. Like I kind of
My heart goes out
I
to
don't
you.
I don't know if like you saw.
My heart
it,
goes
but it
out
was
to
just
you
like,
guys.
it's kind of like a weird, I don't know. Like he helped
Does
me.
he
Please.
abuse you?
No, it
What?
was just like a.
Damn, you
I don't
ate
know.
that shit.
No,
I
he
never
didn't.
did-
He
I never had to
he
deal with
did
any
leave crumbs,
racism.
bro. That's crazy. What the hell is that? You fucking
Porridge?
Bro's got the grog.
Porridge. That's clearly broccoli cheddar soup.
Was he
I
right?
got it.
How did you do that?
I know my soup.
How did you identify that dish?
white nose
I
white.
can-
You right, Buggy?
Right?
But you
You're trying to be different so bad.
Fucking broccoli in it. If we're doing that logic.
Guy,
Wait, what happened?
if I'm being honest, I
Okay.
can eat broccoli if it's cold, but I can't eat broccoli if it's cooked.
Why?
That's insane. That's actually insane.
It's like a reverse take.
Warm broccoli is 100. Broccoli is nothing but a sponge, dude. It's soaks up whatever you put. If you put anything on
I
it,
dip
it just
that,
soaks
I
it
dip
all
that
up.
motherfucker in ranch. Eat it.
Or like
Bang.
butter, or like China. That's why broccoli is like the best. Is the best vegetable for Chinese food because it just
Why
soaks
do you
up
say
all
that
the
to me, bro?
sauce, dude.
Why'd you say
Because
that?
you're
Why did
Chinese.
you do that?
Why'd you say
I
that?
didn't say it to you. I said it to Mamba. 'Cause Mamba gets
I
me.
was listening.
Yeah. Broccoli is the best for Chinese food because it soaks up all that sauce they put in it. It's just like
How'd they make that corn so small?
Broccoli is the best for Chinese food.
Why'd you say that?
it is the best
I
vegetable.
wanted to make you feel included
Thanks.
since he didn't talk to you.
See,
However,
us white people
I think
get
it was you. Carrots are not a bad vegetable. Whoever the
Carrots
fuck
are-
is saying.
and carrots are
good.
Carrots
Probably-
are pog.
Carrots
This
are
all
top
started
100.
because Angel said that onions are the best vegetable.
Onions can suck my dick and die.
And I said that's the worst take you've ever had.
as long as they suck my dick.
That's not
first,
the worst
they're
take
fine.
he's ever had. He had to have worse than that.
At best, it's A tier.
What?
What, onions?
At worst, it's A tier. At best, it's S.
No.
Onions are up there.
The only time onions are good is if they're fucking crisp to all the hell or fucking fried.
Bro, they
I
put onion
guess.
powder in everything on the earth that tastes good.
No, I put onion powder in everything. But
Yeah,
I'm never
exactly.
gonna. I'm
Guess
never
what onion
going-
powder's made of?
I am never.
Guess what
going
onion
to put
powder's
an
made of?
onion whole, diced, whatever, unless it's fried or fucking like.
You're not
crisp.
gonna put onion in your
I think what
taco
Angel was trying to get
In
at.
my
You're not gonna
what?
put onion
Kyle.
on a
No, don't
taco
defend
him.
or on a burger.
You know
You're
what?
not gonna put it
No.
on a burger. You're not
You
put
know
it in
what
your
I get?
chili.
You know what I
You're not
get?
gonna put it. Well,
You know
maybe
what I
not
get?
chili.
You know what I get?
What on what?
What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get?
What do you get?
Mustard, mayo, ketchup, cheese, pickles.
Second, guys, just gotta
What the fuck?
do this.
Why is your keyboard
spilled a
like
bunch
that
of-
already?
I
Why'd
spilled
you
a bunch
have
of
that?
beer on my keyboard, so I'm putting it upside down.
That's all I get.
Life hack.
No, I mean, I said broccoli better, carrots better, beans better. Beans
kind
are a
of beans?
vegetable.
Beans are
What
not.
kind
Beans
of
are
beans?
legumes.
What kind of
Fucking-
beans? What kind of beans?
Don't say that.
know.
All
Bush's
beans are the
baked
same.
beans.
No, black beans
I don't
and
eat
pinto beans.
beans.
Are totally different.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh, so now
nobody
you're
Unless
cares
it's in
about
chili.
those.
I like black beans in my Chipotle burrito.
So do I.
Hey,
I'm a black bean
Yep, I'm
enjoyer.
with you, Buggy.
That's crazy.
She did it.
That's fucking, yeah, she's allowed to.
I'm with her, so we're here together.
Oh, so if I do it right now,
Don't do that shit, bro. As the only two minorities here in this call, me and Buggy.
I'm French.
No, that's not a minority. That's just
Polish.
fucking
I'm Polish.
gone. Like, leave here.
Holy
The only thing
That's
whiter
great.
than you was your flag, bro. Get out of here.
damn,
Ooh.
What?
11%. 11% is
What
enough
is
to fuck your
what is
life up.
Mamba's last name?
Mamba's last name is
What's
Is it
Napoleon?
French? You don't have to say it. Are you serious?
Napoleon.
Dynamite. This is his last
Napoleon was his first name, you idiot.
Dynamite.
His last name is Bonaparte.
I don't know either Momo's or Mamba's like first
I don't want
names.
to. I don't know what a bone.
Like
I said,
I don't know what a
said
part
it
is, but
earlier.
I'd probably bone it too.
I know
That was
Momo's
like
full
an hour
legal
and a
name.
half ago at this point.
Of course you. I got Mamba's fucking social security number. You want me to say it?
Yeah, say it.
No.
Why'd you sound so scared? No. Anti,
Social Security is serious.
say my name, Anti. Say my fucking name.
Oh,
Say my
actually,
name.
you know what else is serious? DNA, which is being sold by
Owen.
23andMe to the highest bidder
Mamba
as we
fucking
speak.
sold that shit
All right.
right to him.
How about
No.
a different conversation?
No, say my name to Buggy.
Smalls.
Why, so we're just leaking it now.
All
He's
right, I guess
changed,
it's only
man.
it's only fair that I say my real name.
We all know
You
it.
want me to say
I-
it too?
You do?
Can I
What is
say it?
Say it.
Yeah, I didn't know you knew it.
I know things about people.
It's like
I learned from your
Panther.
sister than when we played Roblox.
Like the,
Wait, what's Mama's name?
No, don't worry about that.
My bad.
wait, what's Hunter's name?
Retard.
Anti.
What's Obama's last name?
Barack. President.
Sir.
We're learning so much about each other.
The sky is looking desolate.
This is the glue that we were looking for all along.
See, it's good to put a name to a face.
Yeah. You're right, Owen.
Thank you, Pelvis.
His camera froze again.
No, he's just stunting on us.
That's still he's so still. I can't even fucking see
He's
him.
just like,
You guys think it's bad
You
that I
guys mail
poured?
me a
You
cigarette.
think it's bad that I poured beer all over my keyboard? How much would
Yes.
use that? It's gonna
I've done it
break.
before.
Me too. So many times. I need to get a new keyboard.
This
I just got
last
one.
last year around this time actually, I decided I wanted to clean my keyboard, and I used wet wipes, and I used too many wet wipes, so it broke my keyboard. So I had to unscrew it and like dry it out with a fan. The keyboard.
Just get a can of air, man.
See the screws on the back?
Yeah.
I had to unscrew those. No, because there was water inside of it. So I
Yeah,
had to,
before that.
yeah, that would have been the
Get
right
some
thing to do.
Q-tips.
The
Bro, this
smartest
shit was crusted up
the
on
smartest
that thing.
purchase
That's why
I
had to use
made
wet wipes.
was getting a little mini like air compressor that you just
I've
plug
only
in.
ever bought canned air once, and I used it once to clean my PC, and then I put it upside down and kept spraying it in my hand.
I bought it once to huff.
I usually just smell it till I feel funny.
Yeah,
Do you put it
Oh.
in stock or a bag?
trash bag, grocery bag.
Are you talking about doing
If I have
drugs?
one, but
No, it's not.
No,
drugs.
we're
You can
talking
buy
about-
it at the store.
What size bag do you guys
Yeah.
come in?
What's your mom's size?
That's crazy.
3 ounce.
Sorry.
Well, this was a great episode.
Bigger little
Every
cities,
time I look
bitch.
at Buggy, she looks like a different race.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he can say that.
Is he allowed, chat?
Chat, 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 discuss down below if Filipinos are allowed to discuss those people.
Are Filipinos certified? Debate below.
He said a what to her?
He said
He's
who
just
to
a lot of
what?
crazy shit.
I'm gonna start
I've
calling
actually
Buggy
never
Bear.
said
Y'all just-
anything.
I'm gonna call her Buggerthin.
Did you really pronounce that R there?
Buggerthin?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
you fucking. Not gonna say it.
Thank you for
Yeah,
your
restrain
self-control.
yourself, white man.
Yeah, white man.
You tell him.
I'm being oppressed.
Rage Against the Machine.
All my instincts.
You're
are
not
telling
allowed
me
in
to
this
let it
business.
loose.
All right, guys. I think that is a good episode. Do you, any of you guys have anything you want to shout out before we end?
No.
I'm Spider-Man, actually.
Don't fucking lie, Buggy, please.
Ooh. There are two?
No, there's not two. There's not two of them.
Anyone can wear the mask.
What's
Anyone
the
can wear
whole
the
point
mask.
of this for me and Buggy to like?
Oh yeah, guys, are you guys friends or what?
Yeah, have you guys made up yet, or do I gotta be more
You never
glued?
answered. I gave my answer.
Can you guys-
Sitting in a tree.
Who said
Oop, I
that?
just flunked.
That must have been the win or something.
Must have been the wind.
It's fine.
Force check.
We.
Would you say
I
your
feel like we
relationship
have
has
a
gotten
like an
better
okay relationship.
thanks to this podcast, or worse?
Do I need to be serious here, or do I?
No,
joke
you gotta be
around?
so serious.
Yeah, no.
Troll.
This is a serious
Troll.
podcast. so
Troll him.
We like that's all we're
Troll.
known for, like our serious takes and everything.
everything we say is 100% true
Nah.
at all times.
Just show Shaft on cam.
Oh, it's
In all
everything
seriousness,
100% true. Okay, Anti is actually gay, guys.
Oh
He
my
just didn't want to tell
god.
you.
Okay, I was about to say something nice.
Congratulations.
Buggy, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you gotta identify that you may be part of the issue.
What? That's crazy.
You're getting, dude. There are so many clips coming out of this going into that goddamn channel.
No, it's not.
Why'd she rip into that shit like that?
What you yeah.
Me?
Ugh. You're really wet for it there, huh?
How
I don't know what
big
you're
is
talking
that?
about.
How big is that area rug that's in your room, Anti? Can you give me dimensions?
Well,
They're just carpet
Well,
squares.
it's carpet.
carpet squares.
Oh, just pick him up.
Put that back.
The rising sun.
Bro just ripped the carpet off the floor. What the hell?
Okay, all seriousness, guys. We have a little fun sometimes, but we're cool.
What's the percentage? Of
I like hanging out
what's
with
the-
Buggy for
What's
real.
the percentage of coolness from each of you?
5 to 6, depending on the day.
Legit, I don't think Buggy's ever done anything that's actually like made me angry.
What about that
Maybe
one
only
time?
bad
Except when she
Yeah.
said Breon wasn't that bad of a character.
When did I
that's
say
just a
that?
disagreement.
When did I say that?
Who's Breon?
She's not accepting that.
Oh,
slander.
on
In
Temptation
all
Island.
seriousness, though, I do
Oh,
enjoy
fuck him.
hanging out with Buggy. It's fun. So we got no bad blood. I just like to throw shit. That's all it is.
like a,
Dude,
Yeah.
what is like a gorilla?
I was gonna say the other word.
That's fucked up. What's the other word?
You would know, monkey.
Yeah.
Just wait for her to leave.
Or using his lore against him, I see.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take that as
What's
a
up?
racial dig. And
No,
Dude.
it was from the old story.
bro, are you digging in me right now,
What?
bro?
Yep. I'm digging in you.
And
That's fucked
He's
up.
bro,
All right, before we get fucking targeted by all the gangs in America,
Oh,
I got one more.
I don't
what are you trying to do? Blood?
Try
trying is the keyword.
Uh,
Oh, Owen had that up real quick.
not good.
Owen had that up real quick. Why does it look like you have
dude,
a,
Owen's
why does
certified.
it
I'm
look
telling
like
you.
Owen has an extra finger?
I saw that too.
Where? Where?
it doesn't look like.
I missed
Oh, I'm the one trying.
Yeah,
by the
let
way.
me stop.
You have like 2 pinkies, bro. Like, what do you mean? It looks like you have 2
What?
pinkies on your left hand. Like,
You guys don't have 12 fingers?
He has 11 fingers.
You guys don't have 11 fingers?
no, I'm normal.
Weird.
I'm regular.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oops, I just broke my boyfriend's chair.
Shout something out. What do you want? What do you want to shout out?
I don't know.
Shout out to all my gay twinks.
Fuck Steph. No, I'm kidding.
Did she say that?
I am bisexual, Mamba.
I still don't know what a twink is.
I'll.
We described it.
Anyone who sees this that I interact with fairly regularly, do not leave me alone.
Touche. Buggy, shout out.
He wants no one to leave him alone. That's what he's saying. He wants you guys to all flood his DMs right now.
Got it.
I said
like right now, like at this moment right now.
I want to shout something out.
Shout out Al Qaeda.
Okay.
Shout out Hamas. Hassan Piker doing him well.
All right, guys. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you guys like this episode, I love this episode.
That was a good episode.
If you guys liked it, share, like, subscribe. We gotta fucking remember to fucking tell people to subscribe at the beginning. Oh fuck, bro.
Subscribe. No, I'll put that at the start. We're good.
We said that last time. I didn't do it. Fuck. Guys, if you like it, subscribe. Blah 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 blah. All links down below. We love you. Support you. You support us. No, you support us. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.